So theoretically, she should be joining me at any moment. But hello. Are we surprised? We're not surprised. It's fine. I am gonna make sure that everything's working. Yeah, everything's probably working. I forgot what the mix of sand to ink to... Yeah, I need to go get a... Well, no, I don't think I need to. I'm good. Concrete. So it's 4 and 4. Definitely gonna go need more ink though. Shit, did I? Okay, I did not. Jason's ink farm should be still producing, even though it's not on the spawn spot. That's up. Let's go down. Probably gonna be all the way over here, yeah. That's fine. Need to do a bunch of things. Should be correct. More black concrete. More black concrete! But I'm gonna need, like, a lot of... Oh, I need more, gravel, which I have ass wax of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna have to put something away. I don't know why I still have that. Sure, that works. Is that gonna be enough? Yeah, that's okay. I'll put the sand, excess sand that I have away, and the excess gravel. I did not have any excess ink, though. Or at least right now. Let's see, can I do the cauldron trick? I believe I can. Actually, I'm gonna grab an empty... it means I need one more ink. This. Make the little mustache. I think Jason allowed us to do the trick. We'll find out. Nope. I actually have to toss it in the cauldron, dumbass. Did it come back as concrete? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Excellent. So let's get the concrete. That did not work. I wonder if we can do it this way. Throw it in the cauldron and it comes back as black concrete. I love it. Okay. So much easier. Oh. That's powder. So much easier than having to mine it. Or explodey it, depending on what methods you use. Probably do this the smart way. And just pour this out. Heat are cold. But I, like, refuse to turn on the heat down here just yet, because it's pretty warm in here, actually. It's 68 degrees. That's fine. But I decided to take off shoes and not wear my slippers, which I am regretting now. Man, I hope this stuff is not going, like, through anything, like, into the other room. I don't think it would. Sometimes I don't trust computers. Where's the... Oh, that's why. I can hear all the bees like leaving their hives behind me. I now have plenty of bees. If I want to make another bee enclosure, I can. But I am happy with the one that I have at spawn. It seems to be working well. That didn't work. I only did half the stack. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I have a bunch of black concrete, which is good. Don't know what it is. It's kind of funny to have like specific section. Like I have to have my pickaxe on 3. I don't know what it is. It's like if I put it on something else, then my day is ruined. And I don't know what to do with myself. Good, I have more bees. Alright, now the question is... see how well this works. I have plans. Hopefully I don't think I have any holes in the floor here. Just these. You know what? Should also grab the box of skulk I have. Do I have a box of skulk yet? I thought I did. We'll find out. Pretty sure I have a box of skull. That's lead, beetroot, glass. These are empty. Okay, I think I do. Okay, I don't have a box of skull yet. But I can at some point, maybe. I'm almost tempted to like get a bunch of these, the XP bottles, and then like throw a bunch of those at the skull. Actually, we'll see if it works. I'm gonna see if it works. I have 6 of these. If I need to make more, I can figure out how to make them. I don't know how you make them, but there's somehow you make them. To make sure I grab this though, because I can't harvest anything without that. But I don't want to do it like to make sure that wherever I do this, I'm gonna be in a place that's not gonna be seen. Like, okay, let's see if I do it like right here. Right? Hello?
No, just kids left all their stuff plugged in.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
You're here. You're alive.
God.
Oh, it didn't work.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to see if I could get the skulk sensor, or the skulk, maybe I have to have it clear? Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get the skulk catalyst to, if I throw, oh no, if I was hoping that I could throw XP bottles at it, and it would just make more, skulk around it, but apparently that does not work.
Oh, gotcha.
That is a fail, and I am sad. That's fine. It just means I have to actually, like, terraform this in some way, shape, or form.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on here. The kids they were playing Minecraft on here, and they're playing them. They have a server that has like 50,000
mods and stuff, yeah. It's like, right now, it doesn't look like your camera's working, so...
I'll do it in a second. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, how dare you. Alright, let's see here. How am I gonna want to do this? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need some sort of light, too. That's right. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this underground thing, and I'm like... I need it to be dark, but also I need light sources. So I'm gonna have to use... Alright, I think I'm gonna have to get another box. That's wool. That's not a skulk. Shulker box. There we go. Get all my...
There we go. And
You're in!
that's what I say.
You're in, and then you're out. You're like, in, out, in, out.
Hey, damn it. Come on. Let me in there. Put me in there, coach.
Let me in, let me in!
Let me in, let me in. Okay, let me see. There we go.
Okay, this is gonna be lights.
Why is it always dark? I know.
I don't know, it literally just turned dark. It was preparing for you, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, hello, what just
Like, oh
happened?
no. That bitch is here. We're out.
Do you need darkness?
No, I don't need it. Although it was super fucking funny.
Shit in my house again.
It was not me. I have not been online
Oh.
since last week, so it was not me.
Somebody put stuff in my house again.
Somebody sneaking into your house, putting shit there.
Yes. Putting shit in my house. If I wanted that in my house, I would have put it there.
Nice.
Okay.
But like, Ian was hysterical because he came by and he was just like, he was wearing his robe, like his bathrobe. So it has a hood, right? And like I hear the door creaking to the basement, creaking open, and I thought Jason was gonna come down and grab his laptop or something like that because I got him back into WoW, which is hysterical. I have no regrets.
Oh, God.
I have no regrets. It's the Druid expansion there. It's the Druid patch. He's like, oh my God. But he did say like, fuck you. So that was funny. Anyway, but what was funny though is I hear like the squeak of the door and I'm just kind of like, I look, but I don't see Jason and I just look over and it's like the door is like cracked open. And then I see like this hooded figure in the back and I'm like, buddy. And he was like, I don't want to get caught on your camera.
Oh, nice.
So fucking funny. Because I tell him too, I was like, no, I don't want you guys like, on the thing. That's why I keep it, I do this when you guys are in bed, yada, yada, yada. And he was just like, okay. And so he took that as to like hide in the darkness.
Oh my God.
Do not see me. It was fucking cute.
You do not see me.
It was so fucking cute. I was just like, oh, buddy. And I was like, it's okay. I'm not streaming right now. You're fine. He was just like, okay. He wanted his nightly hug and smooch.
Oh, what a cute.
It's like, okay, buddy. But yes.
You let that kid go without a nightly hug and smooch. How dare you?
I usually do. I usually do, but sometimes.
Okay, my kids just disappear around bedtime. I still don't even see them. They're just gone.
They're like, peace.
Yeah, peace, I'm out. I'm like, okay. Whatever makes you happy.
Not that.
Okay. I was going to be doing some more banners and stuff, but I need my phone, and it's at 4%. So I was like, well, I'm doing something else then.
It's super dead. I'm surprised you don't have it on... I'm surprised you don't put it on your other screen then.
Yeah, I should. I'm just being lazy.
Like I'm being hella lazy. Because that is just FYI, that is super fucking lazy. I have everything on my other screens.
Oh my God.
Like everything.
I have my Discord on my other screen. That's all that matters.
Oh my God.
Okay. Today was a running around today, and I have a bit of a headache, and I'm just like...
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Like, how dare you?
We're gonna get a Jesse or an Adam at some point.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I am currently just trying to see if I can decorate a little bit in this underground alchemy lab that I'm gonna have going here. And it's like, I gotta be careful because I've got certain spots where I can't put anything because there's a waterfall that I don't want to get rid of that's outside. So like I've like dug past some of it and I keep getting into the waterfall part and I'm just like, oh shit. So I have to like, I have to mark off or section off. All right, that's where the waterfall is. I can't go there. you know.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, and then I
Hey,
do
Cole. Hey,
that.
Cole.
Yeah, so we'll see how this looks. I'm kind of like, this is good. I'm like, I figured I finally got to a point where I was just like, if I don't do anything, then it will never happen. So just start placing shit and then see what happens. So I'm just kind of like, all
Nice.
right, fine. I will start to place things. So, all right.
There you go.
I like the effect of the skulk. It's really neat. And like having the skulk vines there too. That's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to go, I actually do know that I'm going to need to farm a bunch of sand. Like I have a shitload of gravel. I'm going to go through my gravel like, whoa, which is going to be awesome. But
Right.
I definitely am just kind of like, all right, I need more sand so that I can go ahead and make a bunch of black concrete because that's going to make it also really cool.
Oh, yeah. I love doing that.
So, and then like, so we still can't get this fucking tool to work, by the way. Like this pneumatic air scraper.
No, really?
We can't, like, I actually returned the one that I purchased thinking that maybe it was like busted because the part that wasn't working was the or where it's like it's making noise and stuff, or where it seems like the air is leaking out is the trigger, or where the trigger is. So I was like,
Right.
okay, maybe this one was like, maybe because they're not exactly easy to find on the shelf at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Like the girl and I were
Hey,
just kind of
someone
like, we were just both like, what the fuck, where is this thing? And it was like in the worst section ever, like not easily findable. And so we were just like, all right, that's fine, we got this. But like, you know, we found it, everything's fine. And then so I was thinking maybe that just means that the reason why it was such a pain in the ass was because it was so like it I don't want to say old, it's just that it never got, since it's like been so long since it like was manufactured or something, like maybe like, you know, something got gummed up inside. So like even though we lubricated it because you have to put oil in it and stuff because it's a pneumatic tool, like we use the pneumatic oil and all that other stuff. But like, so we were like, okay, maybe that's it. Well then so I returned it, and it was, what was funny about that is I almost couldn't, because the lady was like, I think she was training somebody, and she was like, okay, well, normally we can't do this, but you know, I'll let this go for one time. And I was just like, fucking shit. And it's like, literally, I bought this yesterday. What the fuck? I was right here. What do you mean you're gonna let this one go? Like, what the actual ass, you know? And I was just like, fine, whatever.
Right.
I understand that you need to look good with your employee there. It's fine. Anyway, so I do that. I get the thing. This time she tapes the which I was really grateful for, actually. She tapes the receipt to the box, so I have the receipt taped on the box now. All right.
Oh wow, nice. Uh-huh.
And so, like, you know, I swap out the one that I bought, and I swap in, I get the new one, bring it back to the house, and I'm like, all right, babe, let's go. Let's see if we can get this part done, or let's see if this one will work. And he fires it up, and same problem. Something about the trigger.
Dude.
And we're like, what the actual fuck? What is going on here? And so George said he would come by tomorrow to see if he could check it out, because Jason is like good with tools, but he's like not confident enough to actually take this thing apart and see what was going on. And when I was looking things up online, one of the things that got mentioned was that sometimes the what is it, the trigger O-ring can get a little messed up. And so if it's that, then maybe it's a quick fix. Who knows? Like, I don't know. I'm just hoping it's not hard. I'm hoping it's not difficult. But I just know that I'm so close. Yeah, 2 in a row. It's like,
ow.
And do it.
Silverfish. Sorry, silverfish are coming after me.
Oh, okay. Apparently,
on fire.
You have disturbed them.
Look. Did I say you could come after me? I did not, in fact. Thank you.
Go the fuck away.
I was like, I didn't say that you are allowed to touch me. Okay?
No touchy.
That's no touchy. All right. I am in a. This looks like it might be a. Yep, found an abandoned mine.
Woohoo! That's why suddenly silverfish.
Yes. I was like, where am I? And there's spiders in here.
Probably.
I hear the spiders.
Excellent. All right, this looks nice. I like this. This is gonna be creepy as fuck.
There's got to be a spawner down here. I just looked at my map and it's like 50 million spiders.
And you're like, ah, yes, that's where the spawner is.
I hear them. There's one. I went around the corner and I was like, oh, cave spiders. Fantastic. My favorite.
My favorite. I'm so happy.
I love them. Yeah, I love them. There's nothing down here except for some copper. It's gotta be this direction. I hear them. Where are you? Are you down? It's hard to see because like the map doesn't exactly show you like.
Yeah, the map can get kind of weird sometimes.
What level? Yeah. They're like, what level am I freaking on? Oh, they're down there. Okay, I see them. They're below me. Ouch. Now I'm poisoned. Ow. Who are you? How about that?
But okay, you go ahead and you die.
I know, right? Apparently that's what I'm gonna do. I was like, freaking fine.
That's not what I wanted to do. There we go.
Yeah, it must be underneath me or above me, because theoretically there's a creeper somewhere here.
Question is, how do I do this part?
I don't really bring enough torches to do a whole mine, but I wasn't like expecting one of mine. Like,
yeah, like this was not what I was expecting.
I mean, I'm cool with it. Just like, you gotta kind of go around and light shit up first. I'm out of torches.
I was debating what I wanted to do for tonight too, and I was just like, you know what? If I don't actually do this thing, it's never gonna get done. So let's just try it. I'm in my just fuck it, try it phase is what I'm in.
Fair enough.
Like
I gotta do what you gotta do.
Apparently I am like well within my fuck it, try it phase, because when I told Jason, like I was like, you know, updating him on what happened, you know, like how far I got and stuff, and like why George and I stopped at where we stopped at, because oh my god, my arms and my hands and my legs, like everything hurts. But like, jeez. But I was just like, you know, and like I'm gonna need to. I was telling him this is when he got home too, and so he was just kind of like recovering from the trip, because like he was having issues with the lift and stuff like that too. And then I was just like, yeah, and then like I need to get I'm gonna look up another video just to double check and make sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and take out the toilet, so hopefully you're okay with that bathroom being done for now. And then he's like looking at me, and I was like, because I need to do that so that I can keep going with and like he's getting like progressively more and more like uncertain, and I was like, because otherwise I can't get the rest of the floor, and I just keep going. And he was like, wait, you're gonna do this all yourself? And I'm like, I'm gonna have help. I mean, I thought you were gonna help me too. And he was like, whoa, 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 and he just did not understand the scope of where I was at in this. I was just like, no, I need to do something, because otherwise it's just gonna stay in the theoretical forever, and I can't do that, because if I stay in the theoretical forever, it's just not gonna get done ever, and I don't want to do that. So, and he was like, oh, okay. And he was just like, initially I was like, please don't tell me I can't do this now.
Yeah, waiting for it to be like,
yeah.
Guess what?
I was waiting for
this right now.
Yeah, and so I was just like, but like, you know, we worked it out and everything. So it was just, but it was just funny, because I was just like, yes, this is where I'm at with this. And he's like, what was really funny and was what kind of cute was too, is he was like, are you sure you could do this? And I was like, the number of times that I have helped you two with doing stuff at this point, I'm like, if I don't know exactly what I need to do and I can't find the answer on YouTube or Google, I could just ask the two of you. So he was like, all right, but he still, and I kind of agree with this too. I still need to try and find, like, I'm going to have to do a little bit of searching online. It's just a pain in the ass to do this sometimes when you don't know exactly what you're looking for, but I'm going to need to look for, like, I don't know if it's like an architect or just like somebody who can basically come in and look at the walls over there and be like, that is not a load bearing wall. You can go ahead and take it out. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because that is the biggest thing about all of this, like, you know, getting rid of the floor and changing out the floor. That's also been on my mind anyway. But like the biggest, you know, like stopping point right now is that if I can't take out that wall, we have to kind of like stop and reassess at what we're going to do. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yes.
So, and he was like, and I was like, and I kind of do agree that getting like some sort of professional opinion on something like that is probably best practice. So I'm like, all right, fine. Right, how am I going to cover this up? Because that's the top. How is I going to do this? All right, it just means that that is going to have to actually just be, all right, that means that's going to have to actually be stuff. So, means know that, but I can put that there. I'm trying to make sure I also get the spots that have, like in this cavern place, like there are certain blocks I cannot get rid of because then it will poke through to the other side, and I don't want this to be seen from underneath. So I'm pretty close to the surface, so I'm just kind of like trying to gauge, all right, where's the stopping spot? Where do I have to stop?
Right.
Can I? Yeah, I can take that one out, so that's good.
Where do I have to?
Like, where are my sections?
Yeah, the abandoned mine that I found is actually just under my house. That's why I was just going and like deciding.
Well, yeah, and then of course you have to. Of course you have to actually clear it out because it's right there.
Right, it's right there.
It is right there.
I was just like, I gotta do it.
It's gotta go.
It's gotta go. Exactly, you understand. Ah, shit, I just fell. I literally just ran around like a crazy person. So I mean, I don't even know where I am. I just was like, whatever. I'm just gonna run around and touch things.
It's fine.
There's a spider somewhere around here. Complicated mind, to be honest.
I do that one. Oh damn, that does suck though, because I could have left that one as dirt, but that's okay.
Get this one out of the way. Oh, it goes over a big cavern. That's pretty cool. It's like a giant cavern below it. I just went straight down to the ladder pattern, and I noticed I was hitting some like the kind of rocks you expect to find, you know, under you know, for an abandoned mine and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, so there's probably an abandoned mine here somewhere. But when I went down and it like came out, like if I had gone one more block, I would have like fallen, you know, down this deep hole because it was a cavern. And I was like, oh, well, shit, you know. And what happened here, you know? Like, so then I went back up a few steps and I was like, okay, well, maybe it's to the side, and it was, you know, so I'm just like, or that way, and was like, okay, so it's over here, it's above the giant cavern, you know.
Yeah,
that's important.
Oh, this room looks really cool though, like just by like. So what my plan is, like my plan for this whole area here is that I'm gonna have basically you walk into the into my little wizard's tower. And you'll see, like, you know, the enchanting table and all the books and stuff like that. And that's fine. But there's two holes in the back, and it's going to be basically, actually, I think I might just have a trapdoor, like one trapdoor. And you look down and this is going to be water, and that's it. And what it's going to be is it's literally going to be a little tunnel that goes directly down below. But it's going to be hard to see because it's all going to be black and skulk, like black concrete and skulk. But it's all going to be underwater, and I'm going to have like fish and things like that too, and like hidden lights and stuff. But then I'm also going to have a bunch of chests and stuff like that down here. That's just gonna have
Oh shit, there he is.
like weird stuff. And then also on the walls of this place, it's gonna have like my heads. So I'm gonna put all the heads down here. But you have to kind of like swim through to find them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be like, this is my trophy room. It's just like, you know, a weird place.
A weird place.
It's not exactly like, you know, your typical trophy room. Because you're gonna be like, what the actual fuck is this monstrosity? And why am I here? And why am I scared?
Why am I scared? I like that. All right. Ironically, I found a mending book.
Oh, nice.
Down. Yeah. I'm like looking through what I've got here. My inventory was getting a little bit full, and I was like, what do I have that I've picked up?
I like the sound Skulk makes. Like blah, 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 blah.
Like I said, I wanted to make more banners, but I'm too lazy to look it up. Actually, maybe I should just look it up. I should just do it, shouldn't I? should just do
just
it.
do it.
Let me put all this shit away that I have in here. I've got so much rail in here, you know. Could make myself an entire like thing out of rail at this point.
Just with rail.
I have so much. Just rail. I love when all my cats like cry in unison, you know.
Oh yeah, and they're all just like meow, and you're like, what do you want?
All at the same time. It's like, okay, thanks. What do I? Oh, okay. I also like. I keep taking the mine carts with chests just because I don't know. They're in my way.
Oh, you just dig them out.
Yeah, I just take them with me, and so now I have a bunch of mine carts with chests, and I'm like, why am I
like this?
Why am I like this? Why am I taking these? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that?
Why do I need these? The magpie is like, yes.
Right, exactly. I don't actually need any of these things. Okay, I do have more coal. I was hoping I had a stack of coal. I can probably leave my flint and steel here. I'm not lighting anything on fire. I mean, I wouldn't put it past me, but I wasn't planning on it.
Like, the plan was not fire, but if fire, then good.
Right, I could deal with that. Can I put mending on this? Oh, I can. Excellent. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run out of black concrete real fast. Ah, shit. Nope, that one's not good.
There we go. Let me go fix my shit. Oh, okay, I look good. I look good. I feel good. I look good.
Feel good. Everything's good. Everything's super fly.
Yes. I just made myself a bunch of torches. I'm gonna go light this place up. Probably a lot more than you guys do. I know that you guys are so stingy with your torches. I want everything like lit. I want this place lit.
Get it up there. Alright, that can do that. There.
Looking for something interesting to come along. It's not come along, but like I gotta find something interesting down here. Surely. Besides fucking spiders.
Something. Anything. Actually, I don't need it there, because...
Hole in the ground. Hole in the ground.
It's also difficult to try to figure out where I should put things because of, like, I don't want to waste blocks, so I'm trying not to put things in holes or areas that I'm not going to use. So I'm like,
right.
So difficult.
Alright, well, I can swim back up to this water. Like, I can see on the map that there's, like, an amethyst cave here, so that's pretty cool. I like amethyst caves.
Yes, geodes are awesome.
Yes. I don't really need any of that right now. I have so much. I gotta build something. That's what I gotta do. You know, I need to build something. This is Minecraft.
Well, I mean,
Minehole.
I was like, well, yeah, okay. Well, it's also, they have definitely gone out of their way to be like, explore everything. And you're like, don't mind if I fucking do.
I mean, that's true. It's like I'm all about like exploring all the things. Maybe I'm gonna go kill some more stuff and get some more heads. I haven't really done much in the head department, as I normally do.
Yeah, I know. I realized that too the other day where I was like, wow, I don't have as many as I thought I did. And then I was like, oh, that's because I did my murderous spree like last time. I had more murder.
Right. I've done the murder and the murder was good, but now I don't need to do the murder anymore.
Now I have to redo more murder to get things.
It's supposed to be a creeper in here somewhere, but there at the end. Like, there's gotta be a creeper here somewhere.
I don't know how people do this random pattern stuff like easily. Oh, and then of course I was depressing myself earlier because I have no idea. Like, I don't even know. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to end. I don't know anything. I'm big dummy. I'm trying to figure out what to do about Altered State. Because I want to be able to, there's some craft fairs that I want to do next year that I'm kind of like looking at and stuff like that too, but some of their requirements is that you have to have, a license or at least a tax ID and stuff like that too, because they ask for that kind of stuff or whatever to make sure everything's on the up and up, which I understand. Totally good. Totally legit. Understandable. I don't know the first thing about doing that, and so I was like, okay, well, because I don't know the first thing about doing that, let's go ahead and look and see what is the first thing about doing that. So I did. It is, I mean, the good news is that like nobody has taken my name yet, so I don't have to worry about having to not be having that name. But at the same time, they're like, okay, classify what kind of business you are. And I'm like, okay, I can maybe do that. Let's see what it is, like NA yada yada yada. I'm not sure what the acronym or the acronym for it is, but you look up the kind of industry, I guess, or whatever that it counts as. I cannot figure out what what a seamstress that likes to do craft fairs and costuming is. Like, I have looked, like I've looked on a couple of other places to be like, okay, what's the what are other people using? And some people are using it all fucking depends. It's all different what other people use. I don't even fucking know. And I'm just like, because like I tried looking up Katie, what's her name? Redfield. Right? But she's listed as an as a actor, entertainer, artist. Which makes sense because she usually does the cosplay and Ren Fair circuits and stuff, right? That's not what I do, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, well, I guess that's not gonna work. But like then I'm like, well, what is gonna work? I don't know. What is gonna work for me? I don't know. It's so confusing.
Oh.
So it's just like, I am trying my best. I don't want the government to come at me, bro. So I will figure it out, but it's just difficult. It's being a bit of a butt currently. So, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know like what to categorize things as or put them under there. I also need to like look and see if I also definitely need to go and get my the tax ID first or whatever, if that's going to be needed to be done first or whatever. And it's just like the resources to try to figure this out are it's difficult because everybody is out to make a buck on scamming you. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like, because people don't know. And so because you don't know, then you don't know when you're, you know, somebody's pulling the wool over your eyes, or if that's not actually true. Or sometimes, you know, if I'm trying not to like go completely doomer, you know, sometimes you don't know, like it could be like, you know, state by state, and like there's not exactly a YouTube video out there for every single fucking state, you know?
Right.
So it's just like it is very it keeps reminding me of that meme that was going around on Facebook for a little while about how, like, you know, there's so many really creative talents out there, creative artists and things like that. But because they're not good at everything, like they can't really, you know, monetize their business. Why? Because that's complicated. It's difficult, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's not like you could just like turn around and be like, yeah, sure, like I could totally do this, this thing that people fucking get degrees for and shit. Like it's so frustrating.
I
But
know. I'm sorry.
yeah. So it's like I'll figure it out eventually. I just kind of like it kind of made me like the biggest reason why I started really thinking about it too is the fact that like, you know, George putting my name out there on the group there for the skeleton outfits. I know I can make those and I could probably make pretty good money from doing it. But it's like that self-start of like, okay, but that means you need to actually, you know, put an inventory in your square. You need to do this. You need to make sure you have a website that people can contact you with, you know, like it was starkly like when like they've ghosted me at this point now, which is fine. I mean, sticker shock is what it is. But I was like,
Mm-hmm.
when talks with the lady were getting serious about doing the skeleton, the Grinch outfit, I was like, okay, I really should make sure that she has a safe way to like safe for both her and myself to like send me money if I want to send an invoice to her, you know what I mean? Like so I was trying to figure that out. And it was hard because I was like, well, shit, like I don't like using PayPal because I've been burned by it before, and also from what I've heard when it comes to no, that's the wrong thing. When it comes to like goods and services, a lot of the times PayPal is not very it's not very vendor friendly. It's very customer is always right kind of job,
Got
which
right.
can really fuck you over if people are just being like, oh yeah, I never received my item, and then
Yeah.
they just, you know, get
Yep.
it
That
refunded
I'm
when
aware of.
you've
Yeah.
already sent them something. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
so it's just like
Absolutely.
so it's like I'm trying to look out for myself as well as that. But so I was like, okay, so then I guess I'll use my Square because I've got Square set up. You know, that's what I was using at fairs. But
Right.
the whole two that I've been to, and it's really easy and it's really nice. You know,
The whole
it's
two.
yeah,
Nice.
you know, it's really easy. It's really simple. It's literally plug and go, which is cool. But at the same time, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, it's plug and go, but like they have a lot of these like resources and tools and stuff like that to do setups. And then I'm just like, I'm trying to find like a easy way to figure out how to do those setups and or not necessarily completely easy. I guess that's probably like part of the problem is that there isn't an easy way to do this, but I know that my search terminology is wrong or is off, and that's why I'm not getting what I need to do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I know that there's something that I'm missing when I'm doing a search for this, so therefore that's why I'm kind of like, okay, how do I fix that part? How do I get good scrub? Is pretty much what it comes down to.
How do I get good? Yeah, exactly. How do you get good scrub?
Don't know. If I figure it out, I might let you know. All right.
I'm not going to
Maybe.
do anything with that information, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So, but that's like been like what's been like uh not stressing me out. I'm not stressed over it because I it's what I'm trying to find certain things to I'm trying to find like I'm at a good spot mentally wise where I'm trying to find the good starters as in like okay this is the like I'm like able to like that's why I'm doing the thing with the basement. I'm like okay I can start demoing, because demoing is the first part that's going to happen no matter what. Nothing else is going to happen. You can plan it until the cows come home, but nothing else can happen until there is nothing in the way of what you need to do. And also getting into the guts of things too. That's the other thing is too. It's like, I don't know what might or might not be underneath places, or like, you know, I may have, like I could plan a whole thing out, but like I open up the fucking, like, you know, the setbacks that George had when it came to your guys' bathroom. It's like, you know, he planned a little bit here and there, and then he was just like, oh, that's not what I thought it was.
Yeah.
You know, and like, because that happened to not be what he thought it was, then it was, you know, one summer later.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. And I know that that is like, that's part and parcel of it. Like, you know, I know you wouldn't complain. You would only complain out of love. But, but like, I'm just like, I know that that is like, you know, that's a low-hanging fruit almost when it comes to like self-starting, is to just go ahead and do the thing. But, you know, it doesn't necessarily, like, some, again, like my biggest issue a lot of the times is I don't know how to start things. And sometimes when it gets too hard, it's like, fuck, I like, you know, you stop, you stall, you know, you just, you shut down or whatever. And it's just like, oh God, I don't know how to do this. But I'm like, I am still like, I'm still grateful and thankful that I can find the things that are allowing me to start. Like,
okay,
I can find things that, like, with the you know, crafting and business side of things, I can find things that are allowing me to at least get going. Like, you know, obviously, like, you know, figuring out my thing, because then I can also use that as, okay, these are the categories that I have now put into my square. I put, you know, my makeup / shave kits. I put, you know, I put cloaks. I put this. I put corsets. All these things that I know that I can make. I put blankets. Okay, make one of those things, like, you know, that you don't already have in inventory. You know what I mean? Like, because I have a few things that I've made that I didn't sell at my last fair, which is fine. But like, be like, okay, you need to make, you know, like, it's like, I can't be like, you need to make a bunch of these things. I need to let go of some of the pretty fabrics and stuff like that I have hoarded like a magpie, because they're gorgeous and beautiful and I love them, but they need to get made so that everybody else can see how gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful they are. But then it's like, I need to, like, that commitment of finding a thing to make out of it. And also, like, some of the stuff I'm like, this is so pretty, I love this, and then I'm like, I want to make it for me, but I shouldn't. I can make it so that people can see it and you know, sit there in awe of my brilliance, but at the same time it's like, this is so frustrating, so difficult.
I gotcha.
So yeah, I'm just like, it's a struggle bus.
Yeah, clearly. I'm actually trying something else tonight. I'm gonna be working on a bigger project.
This is actually really cool looking. Come over here. Yeah, come over here and tell me what you think. Like,
okay, hold on.
Yeah. Apparently a spider around here, and it's around my cat, and the cat is just like, whatever.
I have to go do some mining because I'm working on a project. All right. Ooh.
Yeah, so like basically this is the plan. Careful, because that is a big, that is a hole. But like, I'm gonna have it so that it's all like this, but it's also gonna be underwater. Like, I'm gonna fill this whole area with water, but it's gonna be like that for over here. I'm gonna have another little tunnel that way. Another one that's gonna be over here.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna need an ass load of this. Like, I've already gone through like 4 or 5 stacks of skulk and concrete just doing this. So it's like
really cool though.
Yeah, I fucking love skulk, because it gives it kind of like that starry quality.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely.
And one thing too, look at this. What's really cool too is like, okay, so this is skulk, right? This is the concrete with the skulk on it. There's the skulk vine on the skulk.
Oh,
Like,
neat. So you can do whole layers of
yeah.
things.
So you can even retexture it and stuff like that.
I love the way the glow, it kind of the glow comes and goes, you know?
Yeah, because of
It's
how
very
with the
mhm.
pearl. So basically, I'm using the pearlescent. I'm using the pearlescent frog lights. I think that the purple probably blends better. The green is the verdant is not quite right, and I don't like the ochre, which is like an orangey. Doesn't look right at all because
Yeah,
this is more cool tones and stuff. So I think the purple
right.
one has pretty much is going to be the one that I was going to use because I tried doing sea lanterns because sea lanterns would kind of make sense because
Yeah, they're similar color.
they kind of make sense, but actually weirdly enough, sea lanterns are really bright. Like
Oh,
I know it's the same light level. There's no difference in the actual light level for it. But
yeah, but I mean,
there's a
Holy
visual like
Wonder,
look. Oh yeah, and basically where
right.
is it? It's over here somewhere, I think. Right? No, wait. That's the cat. Cat's
Hold
right
on.
there. There's a hole up here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Did I fuck it up? Oh, wait. No, it's not
Did
right.
you?
There's a hole here somewhere that's going to basically be where it drops down from the... There it is. There it is. There it is. Actually,
And we're not going to know until...
I know it's going to be a mystery. But yeah, this is the hole that basically comes down from my thing.
You said that somebody had a, what do you call it? Wool farm or something?
I think it's Jesse or Jason. No, Jason definitely has one. Do you need me to show it to you?
Yeah, hold on one second. I'm going to need some stuff.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Are you going there?
I'm going to go there and then you can TPA to me.
Okay. Okay, I'm just putting some things away. I'm working on a project, so I'm just basically getting all my materials together.
Yeah.
First.
If I
Yes,
remember
get all my
right, it's
materials.
this. I believe it's this. Yeah, this is the sheep farm.
Okay. Hold on one second. I'm just putting something down over here.
Oh. Oh no.
And we don't have anywhere to get a lot of coal, do we?
Not yet. Oh gosh. I got stuck. No, I'm stuck behind the sheep.
No, what happened?
No, I landed on top of the farm as opposed to landing on the side. Yeah. But
all right, let me know when I can come over there.
You can go ahead and come over.
Okay.
Because it's, it's Jason, so of course he's got a whole system.
Bit of a headache.
Sorry. I'm moving. See, there's all your sheepy needs.
I was like, thank you.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, so.
All right, I need.
Oh, and look at his little ship in the background there.
I know, right? Okay, I need gray wool. I need gray. Okay. And how many? Let's see. Cobblestone, bedrock. I have to go get a lot of shit.
Yeah, like there's so much crap I gotta get.
I know, it's so true. I need a lot of acacia.
Right. I don't know if we can use the so Jason did make a tree farm sort of, but I don't know if you can use acacia in it. I know you can use oak, bless you, oak, birch, and spruce, and I think you can use cherry wood too. But I think because acacia grows weird, I don't know if it can be used in it.
Okay.
But
find some more.
Yeah, there's lots of savanna around here too. I do like the sound. Oh, that's what I should do too. No, actually, because we're not going to be walking on here. I was going to say, like, I love the sound that the skulk makes too when you place it. Like, wom, 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 wom. But one thing that I definitely did like... Oh, so I did make a farm. So I did make, like, I don't know if you noticed at spawn, I made a... I've been a little bit busy because I wanted to make all these little farms. And so, like, I made myself, like, a melon farm. I made a sugarcane and bamboo farm. I did make a honey farm at spawn that is overproducing like crazy. So if you need candles, We got candles. We have so many fucking candles. We have all of the candles.
Here. I just went in there to see what was in this other area, but I don't think there's anything in here yet. I think it's in the middle of building it. Okay, what else do we got here? I have no, what? I went around and I have like no rockets on me. I was like, oh, why can I not fly? It's because I don't have any rockets.
It's like, because I did not do the rockets.
I was putting other shit in my inventory. And, you know.
I forgot to do that part.
Going to see. All right, he's got oak, sapling, spruce, and birch. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I should have read the sign first. The sign was like spruce, birch, oak only. Well, excuse me, sorry. You know,
like, I do what I want. Fuck do you mean?
I mean, I don't know what to tell you here, buddy. Are these anything? Okay, so this is oak logs. This is spruce logs. Yeah, okay. All right, so let me go. Thank you for showing me that. I'm doing some stuff. I'm doing some serious business. Business. Okay, that's what I'm doing. This is working. Yay! I am gonna have to throw some of these other banners into the trash because I need some space.
You need your space.
I need my space. Also, I don't know why I have sand in here for some weird reason.
Okay, don't get rid of that though, because that's useful.
No, fair enough. I'm gonna throw away some of these other banners that I was working on that I don't like. Okay. Here we go. So I can put some more coal in here. Too much shit.
All
in
the
my
crap.
Stuff. Right. Okay. I just need to put away all of the wool. Why can't I fit any more wool in here? Because I have too much wool, that's why. Fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Alright, I have a lot of that now. Okay, so I'll just put my overflow into here. This will be my overflow wool area.
Yeah, that I can't do because that's got that.
I'll put this over there. And I need to put this magenta dye in here. Okay, that's better. Alright, we'll throw some of this shit in the trash.
Put in the trash.
Yes, in the trash. And you go in the trash, and you go in the trash, and you go
Everybody
in the trash.
goes in the trash.
You go in the trash, and you go in the trash. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I need to get some rockets, and I'm going to go get some acacia wood, because I need some acacia wood. Like, a lot of it. Like, so much.
All the acacia wood.
Where did I put my rockets this time? Like, okay, I put my... Like, I did a thing, and I don't know where it is now, and I'm like...
and I'm so confused!
I'm so confused. Alright. But I'm trying to get all the blocks I need to build another thing, because I was like, I'm going to build something, and then I was like, wait a minute, I got to get all the blocks I need to build this. That would probably be helpful. You know.
I would like to build this thing. Oh, wait. Shit. I need blocks.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I need... Most of the stuff I had, I just didn't have enough of it. But I'm going to have to go into the Nether and get some Nether bricks to really do this. Oh, I heard somebody. Did somebody come on? I heard a noise.
It's Babs.
Oh,
it's Babs. Again.
I can kind of hear you now.
Are you okay?
Ow! I ran into a tree. Not
Good
my
job.
intention. And I don't want to be
What's
here.
this?
There you go. I can hear you now.
Free. Okay.
Mel is lost in her own little world, so it's fine.
I am in fact lost. And it's not my own little world, it's actually the world that all of us share. So I am lost in our little world, okay, to be specific. Don't come
I just
at
finished
me.
a D&D game, so my settings were different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how'd that go?
Yeah, how'd that go?
I am repeatedly so close to killing the party. I was like one hit away, and then someone goes, "Oh yeah, I critted." And it's like, God damn it!
Curses foiled again.
It's like
That's how I feel
I did
every
36
time.
damage while I had 15 hit points.
Dude. I feel you because that's how I feel every time. And I'm just like, I want to kill somebody, but why do you guys keep not dying? It's not okay.
You're not
alright?
obliging to my murder.
Just oblige to my murder, please.
So they have a DMPC that they had asked for. I think I mentioned it last time I talked about this game that they asked for a DMPC. Like, oh well, we want a rogue, but someone who can heal would be nice too. So I'm like, all right, I'll make it a multi-class character.
Mm-hmm.
So fully kitted out to betray them. I have a spell that comes from Acquisitions Incorporated, where I can make something seem more valuable than it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try and cast it on like one of the big items that they get, and I'm gonna try and leave with this legendary item.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's good stuff. No way.
I only have these guys till December 10th, so.
Oh, why is that?
no.
Is that why is that? Yeah.
Oh, that's what that's as much as they wanted to pay for.
Oh, I gotcha.
I hear you. Oh, the only person I've managed to kill so far in one of our games is Adam.
Yes.
But he came back to life. So, you know what?
You're like, fine, I guess you can live.
I did get him, but then he came back. So, you know. Not what I was going for, but that's alright. Okay, I need someone to sleep because I actually am out in the open right now, so this is not going to work out for me. This is not going to be good for me if I'm out here in the dark.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, cool, the lag is not that
I'll
bad
go back
tonight.
and do it. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
do it.
not.
I just, if one of you are doing it, like, that would also be great. Thank you.
There you go.
I really appreciate that. I wonder if creepers, like, trying to be around one.
Excuse me.
Actually, my gaming addiction right now is not Minecraft. I am fully enamored with Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about that last week.
Yeah. I remember that. How's that going?
It's genuinely if I have 5 minutes, I'm turning the game on.
Nice.
Nice. That's awesome.
I don't remember the last time I loved a game this much.
Oh.
Oh, that's a great endorsement for that.
Yeah, and legitimately, it's like I could play Minecraft or I could play Monster Hunter, and it's been Monster Hunter each time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're like, and Monster Hunter.
Like, Jason was cursing me out earlier because I got him to resub to WoW. But that's because I told him about all of the new druid stuff in this patch, and he's just like, for years, absolute, like, over a decade, he has been like, why is it that everybody is getting awesome updates to their druid form, and Boomkin is just sitting here looking stupid. And
Please tell me about the druid updates. That sounds awesome.
There are, like, basically, so, for years, druids, like, you know, druids are one of the most complicated classes. I don't know if you've ever played WoW. I don't know. I don't think you have.
Yep.
But,
no, I have.
Oh, you have?
I played
Okay.
up to Cataclysm.
Okay, so basically, like, druids are the most complicated, and for the most part, that means that, a lot of the times when they're doing, like, initial views of class, like, changes or anything like that too, when it comes to, like, the whole systems or something like that, they will do a druid splat first, because they're like, druids are the most complicated. If we can't get this right, then we don't deserve to do any of the other things. If, like, we can't get druids right, then we can't do anything else. So, they did the big reveal of the next expansion coming out probably the end of next year, because the end of next year is going to be their 20th anniversary. So 20 years of Warcraft and all that stuff, or World of Warcraft, I should say. It's been 30 years almost for Warcraft. But so they, you know, so they're all like, you know, lots of hype and everything like that too, when they're like debuting what some of the systems look like and stuff. And there's going to have hero classes and stuff like that. Well, right now, the big thing is that, the latest patch, everybody's in the Emerald Dream. And we're all in the Emerald Dream because, you know, the World Tree is about to be reborn. And so they're like, ah, yes, we must save the World Tree, make sure everything is fine. Nothing bad can happen to the World Tree. No, no, no. And, you know, that's kind of what's going on. So, that, like, because we're in the Emerald Dream, it is literally the time for druids. So, like, all the, and for decades, like, there have been, like, updates to feral form, there's been updates to, you know, guardians, so the bears and the cats, your travel forms have gotten updates and stuff like that, and they've gotten new skins, and they look different, and there was a time where they were going through, I think Cataclysm was one of the first ones where they basically did an update to the feral cat forms. Maybe it was Wrath. They might have done it in Wrath, but basically they did an update to the feral cat forms, and it had like this very low polygon look back in vanilla, and then they updated it to look a little bit more like, you know, textured and all that other stuff. Really cool. Looked nice. And they did the same thing to bear, and they did the same thing to, you know, your travel form. And then Jason's like sitting here, who is like, you know, he is a forever boomkin. And so he's just sitting here like, okay, you got the cats, you got the, oh, and the treant form, you know, the healing form, they got their own little update. So he's like, all right, cool. Everybody got an update. Where's mine? And they're just kind of like, do, you know, sticking their thumb up their nose. Nothing's happening. And he's like, so what about Boomkin?
Yeah.
Boomkin's going to get an update too, right? Right? And like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Crickets forever. It was amazing. He was very upset. He was very upset. He was not happy. He was displeased. And, so, you know, like, and that's been like that for a while. You know, like it's been like that for a long ass time. And so finally, I was like, hey babe, they're, you know, so they're going to the Emerald Dream, and he was like, eh. And I was like, and they're updating the druid forms. Boomkin gets a new form. Every single one of them. They get like 12 of them. And he's like, fuck you. And he was like, no, they don't. And I was like, look. He showed it to him, and he was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going back. I'm not doing the thing. No, it's been too long. It's like, I don't know. I'm not doing it. And then finally, like today, he just said, fuck you. And like, it was just like, he resubbed today. And I was just like, eh.
I got
What's really funny is I had to go to the office today, and I was talking to one of the maintenance guys, and he's like, yeah, I see you sometimes play, you know, mobile games on your break. Did you ever play World of Warcraft? And mind you, this guy is past retirement age. He just like, he doesn't want to retire.
Yeah, he's like, no,
and
I feel useful.
This forever. Right?
Yeah, like he could retire, he just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
And last person in the company I thought who would have played World of Warcraft.
Nice.
Quiet ones. I don't know if it's quiet. I'm just playing. But... All right, let's see.
But yeah, we had a good chat about it.
Nice.
And I just think it's funny that I was talking to him about it today, and you brought up Warcraft because he's tempted on reopening his account.
Yeah. Well, it's because like there's a lot of good news. Basically, one of the other big things that they did today, or not today, this past weekend was BlizzCon. So one of the things that they did this past weekend at BlizzCon, normally BlizzCon is a good time for them. They typically have a 2-year cycle on their expansions. Okay. Well, A couple of things have happened, like, since, like, you know, obviously the pandemic was not that great. They had a lot of problems after the last expansion, like Shadowlands. They haven't really recovered all that much, even though, like, there's a lot of fun stuff going on in Dragon Flight. There's, like, so much cool stuff going on, but at the same time, they just obviously haven't gotten the numbers that they used to. You know, people have moved on, things like that. Well, they brought back their old, they brought back Chris Metzen, and Chris Metzen was, like, one of the original writers of World of Warcraft, like one of the original creative writers of Warcraft and World of Warcraft. So, like, a lot of people were just kind of like, oh, okay, you know, and in a lot of ways, there were a lot of narratives that kind of got dropped after he retired, because he was, like, kind of done. And a lot of speculation is because of a lot of the drama that was going on around, you know, 2020 and stuff like that was coming down the pike. And it sounded like, too, he was kind of getting pushed out of things anyway. So he just kind of, like, left when the leaving was good. And, but now, like, they've gotten rid of they've sold Blizzard to Microsoft. So now they have Microsoft money. So this past BlizzCon, they actually announced 3 of the next, their next 3 expansions, instead of announcing just their next one. So basically what they're doing is they're giving it a little bit of the Marvel treatment, in that they are announcing it's called the World Soul Saga. So the next 3 expansions are basically an end trilogy to 20 some odd years of plot.
Jeez.
Awesome.
Which,
That
you
is
know,
a Microsoft money right there. Jeez.
yeah. And so, like, I kind of, like, I'm like, yeah, because the merger finally did get approval on all sides, which a lot of us were kind of like, it's gonna happen. You know, a lot of people were like, no, Sony's not gonna let it. It's like, it's gonna happen. All right. But yeah, so I feel like, because of, you know, their original creative writer is back, and now he's the creative director of Blizzard, of Blizzard, specifically of World of Warcraft, because Metzen also did a lot of other, like, IPs. Like, he was also a writer for Diablo, he was a writer for Overwatch and stuff, but he is literally back from retirement, and he is the creative director of just World of Warcraft. So we are literally finishing up his 30-year-old plot at this point, is what we're doing.
Now, see, that sounds like something I can get behind, because I do drag my plots on for 30 years. But like,
you're like, I totally love this, and
I love to just have a plot go forever, and you guys like it less so.
Not necessarily. You know. It just happened to be that this one was just, that last plot was just not hitting the right spots for some of us.
That's all right.
Yeah, but having fun with the new one. So
ironically, it was really ironic though, because, you know, I had this idea for the last plot and I was running it, and then the Tremere plot information came out, and I was like, oh, I'm really glad I scrapped that plot, because it was a little too.
Oh, was it similar?
It was similar, yeah. It was, the plot itself wasn't similar, but he went into, like, what you could do inside things, you know, like all the side information, and it was very similar to some of the side information, and I was like, well, okay, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want anything to do with his shit. So
yeah,
you know,
that guy.
Yeah, fuck him, and I don't want to do that. So I was like, well, that's a good thing that I scrapped it.
Yeah, it's gone now.
All right, it's dark again, and I'm gonna
die. I had a fun and really stupid plot. So I did a Neverland game because my friend did not an official D&D thing, but it got, like, on the bestseller of DM's Guild, and it's the Neverland adventure. So I'm like, okay, I'll support my friend. Also, this is only $5. I could spare $5 even in 2020.
$5, yeah.
And because it's Neverland, every now and then you have to roll to see how much of your memories of your past life before Neverland you have. because Neverland is actually, the afterlife.
Oh gosh.
And Peter Pan had the reason that some adults are there is like Peter Pan basically saw these adventurers, went, they're cool. I want to play with them, and just like randomly kidnapped adventurers instead of ferrying children to the
Afterlife.
beyond.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Right.
So people had to like roll for their memories every now and then. And at the end of the first game, they have to
Wow.
get off the floating island where the lost boys are, because I had the mission being, hey, there's like 4 lost boys, like they've all gone missing. Can you help find these kids? And everybody's just like, well, we don't really have our memories. And, in order to fly with fairy dust, you have to have happy thoughts. And my friend crit failed at the very end of the session after taking a flying leap. And it was just
That's
so
beautiful.
fun
Oh my
to
God.
roleplay that out. But that same player, later at the end of the next session, they all met the big bad evil guy. But I
Mhm.
decided, since the big bad evil guy is the adult,
Mhm.
or is an adult,
Mhm.
is also going to have to roll for memory.
Oh.
And for 6 sessions, the big bad couldn't remember that he was the big bad. And
Oh wow.
Oh my
and
God.
he traveled with them because they were besties.
We're all
Right,
friends.
And at
Oh
one
my
point
God.
they get to a town, and everybody in the town knows the big bad is the big bad. So they
But
inform the
he
group. It's just like, hey, you're traveling with the second most evil person here, the first one being Peter Pan. And they're just like, oh, that makes sense that Peter Pan's evil.
Oh my
So they wanted to get the jump on their friend, and they start attacking him. And I was like, well, he doesn't know that he's evil. So he turns to you and goes, why are you betraying me like this?
Oh my
And then they
goodness.
basically kick off his reason for being evil.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
Wow.
Because when you
Terrible.
attempt to leave Neverland, if you roll wrong, you can go backwards or forwards in time rather than going to where you need to be.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, you made him evil. He tried to leave Neverland and went back in time and started this whole thing.
Oh
It's
my
all your
God.
fault. Nice.
And that was
Crazy.
legitimately just how the roles were. It wasn't me doing the plot or anything. It was just like, fuck, this is fantastic.
Oh jeez.
That's awesome.
Terrible. There's both of us over here like, no. Let's see. I mean,
And the reason that the kids went missing is each attempt to escape Neverland had to burn the soul of a child
Oh.
as energy.
oh dude. What?
Nice.
I'm sorry,
Not
listen,
cool.
he's evil. He was a necromancer.
Okay, no, that's fair. I guess evil. Evil makes sense. All right.
And the
let's
first thing he
see.
did when he joined the party was they needed to cross a bridge, and he wanted to be helpful, so he took the skeletons of everybody who failed to cross the bridge to make a bridge.
Oh wow.
It was really very wholesome in a creepy way. And
It was wholesome in a creepy way. I love it.
yeah,
Right.
actually, the person who failed the initial role and then became besties with the big bad, she's actually in the RFE.
Mm-hmm.
So she made a real world art piece for her friend and used it in the game to try and win him over. It's like, you I like, the rest of you fuck off.
Wow. That's awesome.
Oh my God.
Oh. Ah!
All right, let's
I fell.
see. Oh,
It was
you.
a good one of my shorter campaigns.
Nice.
All right, let me see here.
Are you having fun?
Hmm?
I said, are you having fun, Babs?
Oh yes, I am. Wait, in D&D or in Monster Hunter?
Both actually, or just in general.
I am having fun in both.
Good.
I think I was inspired by that plot point because I love Five Nights at Freddy lore. Like, I've never played the game because I'm very bad at games, but
Mhm.
I've been following it ever since MatPat made his first video.
Nice.
Listen,
Okay,
I'm a
well.
mostly like white woman. I love true crime, and the initial game was based off of something that happened in real life, so I was very much into it.
Babs is like, this is my bread and butter.
Yes.
It was my bread and butter, my milk and cheese.
My milk and cheese. What?
You've
my
never heard
God.
that? You never heard that? I don't know if it's a poem or whatever.
Milk
It's
and
something that
cheese,
my ex stepbrother-in-law would say. Bread and butter, milk and cheese. What's a hug without a squeeze?
Okay.
And then he
sure.
would try and crush me in a hug.
Oh God.
Oh. Hey. Lovely. I'd probably punch somebody at that point.
Yeah. You're like, all right,
Well,
that's
I
enough.
was 7.
All right, I need another brick.
Oh man, then I would have extra punched somebody.
Right?
Well, he can't do it anymore, so it's not like it's a big deal.
No, I get you.
That means
All right, should we?
I'm gonna need a lot more coal.
Trying my best to make this look cool. And it is looking cool. It is looking organically cool, which I like. So that's pretty awesome.
Cool. All right, that's important.
But it's still a major work in progress. Oh,
It just occurred to me that you're using that material that makes the fucking warden.
yes, skulk. I'm using the skulk. It's awesome because it
Why?
looks pretty. It's super pretty.
It does look pretty, but I fucking hate it.
He's like he can't spawn from this stuff. It's like it's the screamers only, and they have to be like they actually have to like you can't if you you can silk touch the screamers or whatever they're called. I think they're called screechers or something like that. You can silk touch them and move them, but as soon as you do that, that breaks their they can no longer summon a warden, basically. They become useless for that purpose.
Let's see.
So what I'm doing, Babs, is this is underneath my tower where my enchanting table is, and I'm turning this into basically it's going to be all underwater. Like right now I'm doing the edges of everything, but this whole area is going to be underwater with it looking like, you know, like this. And then I'm going to put like all of the trophy heads that I've found and stuff like that just randomly strewn about in here. So you can swim around and then like see trophy heads.
Oh.
Although
Reminds me of a horror movie I saw.
I bet. Let's I'm definitely going for creepy. I was like creepy was the plan.
Let me go to
I do need to far over here can I dig?
oh actually I need to go back home.
The only thing that sucks right now, though, is that digging all of this area out just means that it's been kind of a pain in the ass to do, mostly because of the lack of beacons, but I still need to, like, it's on my list of things that I want to build. I want to build a wither skeleton farm, and I have a spot that I could do it. It's just gonna take a lot. Because you need the wither skeleton skulls to do the fucking withers to get the beacons. It's
Yeah,
a
okay, I gotta
process.
say-
a little bit. Let me see.
I have never wanted an amiibo for a Nintendo product up until I saw what they have for Monster Hunter.
Nice.
And Okay, so you get a dog that you can mount called a Palamute,
Okay.
and you get a cat that can heal you or fight with you or gather things for you called a Palico, and you can dress them and you can design what they look like from their color to their ear and tails.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I want one.
They're so cute.
I have them dressed up like little knights at the moment, and I have a weapon that looks like an oversized bagpipe that I hit monsters over the head with.
Oh, nice.
But when I do it, it makes guitar sounds because it's a horn.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see if I can put this on here. Okay, let me go over here.
Oh, I gotta. Can I?
All right, let's try this. Let's try. No. Okay, do that. Do that. Nope, can't do that. And
This is gonna be really wild trying to swim through, that's for sure.
I know it's gonna probably give me a headache.
Probably.
Like looking at it like that's gonna go badly for me. All right. All right. Well, that will give me something, I guess. Okay. Let me go.
There's a dude on
and-
TikTok that really got me into cycling, or at least
Okay.
cycling on Zwift,
Mm-hmm.
and he's very polite. And someone wanted him to do a food review again because it's been like a year since he last did one, and it was coffee flavored soda, and it was the most polite. I fucking hate this that
Oh
I've
my
ever seen someone
goodness.
give.
Coffee?
And he tried so hard to not react, but it was just like, oh no. It's like me eating anything healthy, just like, oh no, this is never happening again.
Congratulations. You'll never see this
Yeah.
happen again.
He was like, I rate it a 6 out of 10. I'm never going to buy this again. And I was like, so you mean a 2
Yeah.
or a 1?
Like a 2 or a 1. I need 24 of that one. Okay. Let me see.
So what you mean is do not buy.
Do not do it.
I was actually really laughing at that because I was like, oh no, you did
You
not
poor,
like that.
you poor bastard.
All right, let's toss that in there. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the Nether.
Where's that? There
A
it
little
is.
bit. Left.
Gotta make sure I remember
sure
where the
look.
hole is. So we'll do that. That way I know where the hole is that is going to get me down here.
Hopefully, going into the Nether here is not a bad idea. Oh God! All right. Oh, this is on the surface. Okay, that's fine. What's over here? Does he have anything like? Okay, where does that go?
Oh, Brett says hi, by the way.
That goes to- What's that?
Brett apparently says hello.
Oh, hello, Brett.
Well,
Oh my
it's a message
God.
from last weekend.
Oh, okay.
It's so good. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm down with it. I love Brett.
And
He's
I made a
awesome.
mistake. It is not this month he's coming out with the shirts. It's this month he's drawing them. They'll come out in the new year. Aiming for January.
Cool. Yeah, I was just telling Mel earlier that I'm like sort of stressing, but not really stressing, but kind of stressing about I'm trying to figure out how to make like a storefront and get like all of my ducks in a row for my shop, basically, because I want to do more fairs, and now that like the cat's out of the bag and George posted my info to the skeleton group I had a couple people reach out to me asking about making skeleton outfits for them, although they have sticker shocked away. They have disappeared into the ether, which is fine. It's just fine. I had a feeling it was going to happen, so I'm not stressed. But it also made me think and realize that I need to like actually think about like, you know, how if I make orders for people that are outside of my friends, like how payments and stuff like that, secure ways to do that and things like that. So like I've been doing all that stuff and it's been like super stressful because it is not my jam. And I'm just like, I just want to make things, but I got to do it so that the law doesn't come after me, yo.
I don't need the law to come after me.
Yes, I needed to.
I've never had a problem with PayPal.
Yeah, I have had a couple of problems with PayPal, which
Yeah.
is why I kind of like steer clear of it. So it's just kind of like, and like, I also cannot get PayPal to recognize that I have been married for the last almost 20 years. I've been trying to get my name change done with them for a while now, and they're just kind of like, yeah, we need all of this stuff. And I'm like, okay, sent. Crickets.
We need everything. Well,
Yeah.
I would love to give it.
I'm not going to give it to you for the 7-tillionth time. Come on. Get your fucking shit together.
Right.
So I'm just like, meh. So I'm trying to like, I have stuff set up through Square right now. So I'm trying to like just figure that out and like figure out the smart way to do it. But obviously it's complicated. So I'm just kind of like, it's fine. I will eventually figure it out, but yeah.
You have a place where you have gotten. Do you have a bastion anywhere around here that I can like raid for nether bricks?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so are you on top of the nether right now?
No, I'm actually down in the nether, but I could go wherever you need me to
So
go.
if you go through my portal and you go directly, because my portal is connected to on top of the nether, and you go directly east of that portal, for a little while. Basically, if you TPA to my my place, actually, hold on.
Here, I'm on top of the nether again. I just went back to on top of the nether. Which one leads to yours? I see Ken and Rachel's, but there's a blue path and then there's a black, purple, and blue path.
The purple is probably mine. I don't know if it's actually marked.
Here. Okay, there is another portal right over here, but that one is blue.
The trail that I have leading, it's to the from my portal, it's to the east, and it goes for a little bit, and there's a bastion there. Oh fuck. I don't remember if there's actually a portal that goes underneath for it though, or if I just made a portal towards the fuck. Hang on, let me see if I can look it up.
Alright, well, if this is your portal, because this is where the purple card. There's no signs this time, which is kind of weird. But I see that there's torches going off. There's torches going off. Is that what you mean? Like there's torches leading from your portal?
Yeah, I don't remember if I asked Jason to blow a hole. There you are. Yeah, this is my portal. Yeah, Mel.
Okay. So
Mel.
What? Oh, this. Okay, that one. That side does have a sign. Okay.
Okay.
All
not
right,
where
wait.
the
These signs were not here a second ago. Okay.
Okay, I don't know where those torches came from, but if you go this way.
All right, hold on. I didn't put my thing. Okay.
Not the first portal.
All right.
Really far.
Yeah, clearly. Damn.
It's really far.
Clearly, I'm just like...
I had to go really far out just to find this one, so... We're almost there.
I'm going.
Nice. Now you've been through all of the nether things.
Oh, because, yeah, well, the cheap way.
Yes. So do you need
That's
a bastion for Blackrock, or do you need a Nether fortress
No, I
for
need
the?
another brick.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought.
Anywhere I can get nether bricks. Holy shit, you said I was almost there, but like this is so not almost
And
there.
okay, hold on. This
Oh,
is
there
the
it is, okay.
portal. Hold on one second. It's supposed to be. It's right below us. I don't think I got Jason to do the thing. Yeah.
Oh,
This is,
to break down through it?
yeah, he
Okay.
didn't, but he did make me a. I made this portal just to. Dang it. What is that?
Subspace bubble?
Oh yeah, because you travel really far away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
okay. So, if you mark on your map, so basically go back over here. If you mark on your
Okay.
map right here, underneath here,
Yeah.
down there, that is where that fortress is.
Okay.
And that, like,
All right, hold
I understand that it's very far out, but also this is how long it took me just to find a fortress when I was
Right.
looking. So basically, you'll have to go back down to the actual inside of the Nether and stuff. So like go back to your
Okay.
portal or whatever, and then just follow your beacon when you wherever this is going to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be a little bit. So don't take anything that you love with you.
Yeah, no, I literally cleared out everything that I had. Did I actually take a picture of that? Hold on.
I was like, did you actually mark it, or did you forget?
Hold on. No, I took a print screen of it.
You can just mark it on your map.
Oh, I guess I can do that too. Hold on. I fucking forgot where my map is. Like, what is it again?
M?
It's, M. Yeah, thank you. I got there in the end. Give me a second. All right. Now I'm adding a waypoint. Waypoints. No, I want to add a waypoint.
Yeah. Basically, you can right click on your spot, and that would be create waypoint. Basically, right click. You have a. You can also hit B as well.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. Good now. Alrighty, let me do this. And let me just make sure I unload everything that I can. What the? Come on!
And then you get booted from the game.
Oh.
It said you were doing illegal things.
That's basically what it is saying. It's like, oh, guess what? You're doing shit. Oh,
Shady shit is
doing-
afoot.
Let me join the server. Thank you. Suck.
Like, it's not that shady. I've done worse.
Alright, let me put this stuff in there. Like, I basically already, I'm down. I basically put any tool back in here that I just brought one sword, one pickaxe, and my bow, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, but the problem is I have all my nice armor on, which I'm tempted to get rid of because...
Or just, like, put something a little bit less dumpy, or a little more dumpy on, or something like that, you know?
Yeah, so I'll have to lose my shit. The thing is, I haven't really done much with armor. I just have my one set of armor, so it's like not the smartest thing I've ever done, but you know.
If you need more, I know that I've got a ton, because I did do some end busting a little while back.
All right. Okay. All right, well, let me see if I can do this now.
May I gush about one or two more things that I really enjoy about this game?
Sure.
Yeah,
Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
by all means.
It looks like a prehistoric version of like what the Pokemon world looked like before they figured out that they can capture Pokemon.
Nice.
And a lot of the time when you're fighting a monster, if you're near other monsters, they will sometimes gang up on the monster you're fighting with you.
Oh, wow.
Because they'll be like, wow, you're encroaching on our territory, we're gonna take you down. Or sometimes they'll attack you, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but it's also like, if it's two large monsters fighting each other and one goes down in health enough, you can mount it and help it fight the one it was fighting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
With our powers
So-
combined.
And sometimes if you... Like, if you're on a flying thing and you attack this big, warthog-looking thing,
Mhm.
and you get the warthog down enough, and you have to you only get, like, roughly a minute of riding time. So once that minute is over, if you damage the warthog enough, you might be able to mount it, and then attack the flying thing you were just on.
Oh, wow.
All right, where is that? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I was flying. Of course, I was flying. No, I'm joking. And I saw a ghast briefly, but I don't know where it went. Where are you? You should be
There's
right-
one monster I have not been able to beat yet,
Mhm.
and it's kind of horrifying because it looks like a cross between a naked mole rat and a dick.
Isn't that what naked mole rats look like anyway?
Yes, for-
Instead of the buck teeth, it just has a gaping maw that makes it look way more penis-like.
Oh my goodness. And you're just like, creators. What the actual fuck, my guys?
Right.
It is very pale and it's disturbingly veiny.
Oh my
There it is.
god.
I hate it so much. And also shoots electricity at you, and I'm like, there could be worse things that thing can hit at me. So I guess thank you, but also I hate this thing.
It's like, I hate everything about this.
I fought it once and I was like, I'm never going to finish this mission because I can't look at this thing.
Nice.
It's so bad. And then I learned mid-fight that it can climb up cave walls and then attack you from the ceiling where it looks like a dangling dick, and I'm like, there's so much I hate about this.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. Oh, sorry,
like,
it's kind of funny.
Everything about this sucks. I don't like anything about this. This was a poor decision. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna get. Damn it! Get out of my way.
And it's like, not only did someone design this, someone had to code it and make the art for it and put it in the game.
Oh, somebody thought this was a good idea, and you were like, this was in fact not a good idea.
It's a creepy dick
None of this
monster,
was a
and
good
I hate it.
idea. I thought
And
it was an
when
open
you
area
get
where
your
I-
missions, you just get like a loose, kind of vaguely cave drawing of things.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
it's like, oh, this is a fine thing to fight, and then you actually see it, and you're like,
This was a
This is a
mistake."
crime. This is a crime against my eyes. I don't like this.
I'm against my eyeballs.
I will never recover.
I haven't recovered because I saw it like a week ago, and I have
And you're
not
still
gone
thinking
back.
about, you're still traumatized. You're still sitting on the couch.
Yes.
Because I need to get 5 key quests before I go to the next level, and I'm like, this is not going to be the key quest. It's not.
Out of the lava, you idiot. Right. Sorry. I'm like trying to make a beeline for this bastion, and it's like, you know, you can fly a certain distance, and then you're like stuck. You're like, okay, I can't fly anymore this direction. I have to dig through the walls. And that's
Yeah.
kind of where I am. It's like trying to find another open area I can fly through. Shit, could I just take some gold? Fuck. No, I don't want it.
There's one
Leave it
important
there.
part of the game I can't believe that I forgot.
What's that?
Because one of your companions is a sentient cat person, they all speak in cat puns.
Oh my god. So basically this
Oh,
is your favorite
it's-
game.
Cat puns? I'll
They
say this
speak in cat
definitely is your
puns. It's adorable. I love when they have to cook for you because they have like a Japanese style like restaurant at one point where you give them your raw meat and they'll cook it for dinner for you.
Aw.
It's cute. They worked really hard on this. They worked too hard on this little animation of two cats cooking for you.
Oh my
But I love
goodness.
it.
Oh, it's awesome. Another open area. Okay. Okay, this I can fly from here again. Okay, good.
Oh, now it's thundering. Now it's extra spooky.
Extra spooky. Come on, I'm getting closer. Please let me continue to fly here. Whoa! Okay, hold on. How far away am I? Alright, 500. Okay, very close now. Flying in the Nether is like a cool thing, but so...
It's terrifying. Are you kidding me?
Yes. Okay, it's supposedly... Ah, there it is! Thank you! Alright.
Just do me a favor and like when you start taking out some of the nether brick, don't do it like in the center of the whole thing. Do it like on the outskirts. Because I need to be able to I need to be able to basically cover up a lot of that center part. I think it's like I forgot how many, I think it's like 80 by 80 area or something like that too. I'm gonna have to cover a big zone of stuff with buttons so that I can go ahead and wither skeletons will only generate and spawn within that like limit,
shit.
like that bounding box.
I accidentally hit one of the
Please.
piglins. Now they're all mad at me. Okay.
Oh no, the zombie piglins, you were fucked. That's it.
I was trying to hit a ghast and I hit them instead, and so I'm going home for a little bit.
You're just gonna be like, I'm gonna wait until y'all chill out, cause
I've forgotten about this. Yes, you please go and you know, when you get over it, then we can talk. How about that? But I have gotten a couple ghast tears, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. What are gas tears used for again? I think they're for a potion.
No fucking clue. I just like them. Oh, lightning. Want to charge anything right now? Oh my god. Oh man, I cannot. I took some Tylenol and my neck. I used my neck rubbing thing and all this stuff. I still can't get rid of this.
Are you about to have your period? Is that what's going on?
Is that why it's raining in game?
I was gonna say. Is that why you're getting your headache?
No, I don't know. I wonder. I mean, usually that's it.
Yeah. You're just like, oh yeah, this thing or whatever, and it's just like, sus.
Yeah, look at the time. Look at the time.
I was gonna say too, it's like, okay, all right. Are we ragging on George right now? Is he like the worst or
He's not. No, I'm not PMSing. He's not the worst. He is far from the worst. But I was a little bit irritated with him earlier. That's definitely a fact. I'm not gonna lie. But
Ooh, what happened? I'm here for some
dramas.
for some details. Yeah. Drama that's not mine.
George, he can be passive aggressive sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that is the one thing that kind of drives me crazy is that he can be passive aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I moved the RV today. Right?
Okay, back to its normal spot.
Yeah, back to its normal spot. Oh, I'm just looking at my list here again. I know I need black glass, but I don't know how much black glass I'm gonna need. Where's my list? Okay, I just need 9. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, he gave me passive aggressive. And I moved the RV today back into its normal spot, but apparently I clipped the corner of the roof of the small garage, right?
Okay.
Which I didn't realize I did that. I was because it takes a lot of backing up on this too. Because I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
You know, but I did hear things in the RV, but like the RV makes a lot of noises, so I didn't hear anything like that too. So I didn't realize that it had been damaged. Anyway, so I came home. I came home and I had already been like I basically went and had to run 50 errands because I had to go pick up prescription for him, which ended up the pharmacy ended up being closed by the time I got there, so that sucked. I had to go to the commissary, I had to go to the post office, and I took Lev to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go to Walgreens to pick up medication for Billy, and then I had to get gas, and then I had to go get food for dinner. So I was really kind of tired, and I got home, and he was just, I don't know, kind of being a little testy with me, and I was like I don't know what that's about, but whatever. It's George, it's hard to say. And
I mean, he's on his man period.
yeah, okay, and I made a comment. I was like, "Oh, did you see that I moved the RV today, like for you?" Again, keep in mind, I did not know that I damaged anything on the roof
Mm-hmm.
when I did this. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, uh-huh." I was like, "Well, you're welcome," because it was parked in his spot, and so now he can park in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, weird." He's not, like I just kind of laughed it off, but he was just kind of being like, "Uh-huh, yeah, I did," kind of thing. And I didn't think anything about it. Well, I was sitting on the couch and I was using my neck massager thing because, again, my neck is killing me and my shoulders are killing me today. And so I was sitting on the other couch and he came in and sat down. And I was like, "Oh, I'll come over and lay down with you," So I lay down and put my head on his lap and stuff. And, I'm just trying to be affectionate and shit. And he's being a little bit affectionate, but also, like, not,
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, I have tomorrow off because it's Veterans Day and the kids are out of school." And I was like, "I'm going to work on a couple things." I'm like, "Do you want me to work on anything? I'm going to clean the basement or whatever." And he's like, "You could call the roofer." And I'm like, now, again, I have no
you
idea.
jerk. What a dick.
I was like, "Call the roofer? What are you talking about? What do we need a roofer for?" And he's just looking, he literally is just giving me that sideways look with his eyes real narrowed,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Oh, seriously, what do we need a roofer for? Like, what's going on?" And he's like, "To fix the damage." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm thinking, what's up with the house? Like, what happened to
What
the
happened?
house?
Was there some like a windstorm? What's going on? Oh my god, what a jackass.
What are we talking about? Right. And I'm just like freaking out now.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my god, like, what do you mean? What do you mean?" And he's like, "So you don't realize that you damaged the roof and on the the garage?" And I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" And like it literally took me like several more attempts to like be like, "What is it? Tell me what it
what
is."
the actual what comma the fuck.
And he didn't believe me that I had no idea that I did that. And he's like, "You didn't even look at the roof." And I'm sitting there thinking, why would I look at the roof? I just parked the RV and went back inside. That's all I did. I didn't think anything about it. And he's like, "I just can't believe that, you could damage the roof and just not know." And I'm like, RV's fucking huge. It makes all kinds of groaning sounds when you're moving it. Like I wouldn't hear that if I scraped it or something, because literally the whole thing sounds like it's coming apart. It's an old fucking RV. Anyway, so after that, I just couldn't relax because now it's like, now I figured out why he was being so testy with me all evening. And I'm just like, he never would come out and say anything about it.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I figured, like you were just waiting or whatever." I don't even know. And I'm like, okay. So I just got up and went and cleaned stuff because that's how I get when I'm irritated,
I was like, when you're mad, you just like, you clean.
I went and washed the dishes and I went downstairs and started cleaning the basement, and I'm just like, I can't. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's like not like to a degree. Are you guys coming after me again? Jesus Christ, I waited like fucking 10 minutes.
Apparently they're just like,
They're just really pissed. All right, well, you said don't take them from. I'm on one of the long bridges into the bastion.
okay.
Can I take some bricks from there?
Yeah, sure. Like I said, just make sure it's on the outskirts of it, and not in the like smack dab in the center.
I'm not even in the bastion yet. I'm literally just on this long ass bridge.
You're in the
bastion.
it's the fortress. You're in a fortress.
All right, the fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastion is slightly different.
Sorry. Why did I put Bastion then? Okay. Well, alright, so I'll just take some bricks from the... I was trying to go all the way to the far end of the bridge so that I could just take it from there so you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the fucking bunch of, what do you call it, of piglins that are mad at me. So, several bridges around here. I don't want to wreck anything now that you said that.
No, like I said,
What do you
basically, like I need to, in order to do the farm, I need to have two basically like cross sections of the long bridges. But like, if you find the section, it's one of the towers that's on the outskirts or something like that. Like you can take out the tower stuff. Like hell, you could take it out from the bottom up. Like starting from the bottom
I'm
and going up.
I'm looking. I don't want to... I mean, there's a tower right here.
Yeah, so that should be fine.
Alright. Okay, just need some... I don't even need a ton of them. I need... How many of these do I need? I mean, I take that back. I actually need like 2 stacks. I could
Take as many as you want, man.
I need like 3 or 4 stacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll make it work. Don't worry about it. Like that's why I'm like I'm not stressed. Don't stress. No stress.
No, but you just were like, I gotta build a thing, and I'm like, I don't want to fuck up the thing. Like,
You will not fuck up the thing. Do not worry about the thing.
fuck up the thing. Just saying. Okay, I'm trying to not fuck up the thing. Okay, that's all I can do. Not just trying to fuck up the thing.
Things won't be fucked up. You'll be fine.
I'll still leave like plenty of it here.
Yes.
And hopefully not come near any more of these stupid piglins that I accidentally hit. I didn't even kill one. I just hit it. Okay.
And it was like, you
Right.
bitch.
Yes. Yeah. They
You
were all like
fucking
that.
hoe.
You touched us, hoe. You know, like that. Like, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch you. There's a gas shooting things at me, and I wanted to shoot the gas, and you got in the way.
Not my fault
Really,
that
it's
you
your
can't walk.
Right? See a
Oh shit,
flaming
did you
arrow
guys watch... Did you two watch Gen V?
What?
Did you two watch
And
Gen V on...
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we both went, what?
What is that?
It's surprise. Okay, have you seen The Boys?
Oh, yes.
I know of the boys, yes. I haven't
It
seen
is
it.
a spin-off show in the same universe.
Oh, interesting.
And you don't
Probably
have
will
to
not
watch the other show to understand it. It does add to it, and both are going to affect the other in the next season. And it is surprisingly good. Like, I very much enjoyed it.
Oh.
I can't stand the boys, though.
Well, then you're not gonna like this.
It's just
All
like,
I need to
well,
know.
never
Like,
mind.
if I'm gonna hate it as much as I hate the boys, well, then fair enough.
How much of The Boys did you watch?
All of season 1.
Okay,
Not
you mind if I do a spoiler because I don't remember what season it appears in?
Sure.
That's fine.
At some point, they find out that all superheroes were made. It's not a genetic anomaly.
Yeah, that's all I'm
basically, yeah. So, pregnant mother has to. I forget if she has to be pregnant or if it's something that's injected to the kid when they're an infant. But they're injected with something called Compound V,
Okay,
and
see.
Gen V happens after that revelation is made. Because people thought for decades, just like, yes, superheroes exist. It's absolutely random. You don't know who it's going to be.
Right.
That was a lie.
Well, I mean, that came out with Homelander because you find out that he was grown in that lab, you know, basically. You know, and you see the other babies too. And it's pretty hilarious because then, what's his name? Carl Urban's character is hilarious because he grabs the baby that has the laser vision and he uses it as a weapon.
Wow.
It's so fucking funny.
He literally points the baby at people and it, like, eye lasers them. It's so funny.
It's one of my favorite Carl Urban roles. God damn.
It's just
so it didn't occur to me.
All I'm saying, it was too much for me. It was there. It wasn't that it was bad. It was just too much for me.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
Good show.
kid trauma, or
It's
just
too
a lot
much.
of trauma.
Both.
Gotcha.
Lots
Okay.
of blood and gore. Lots of very like terrible things. Lots of fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah.
things.
The beginning of season 3 has the worst scene I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm not interested. I mean, you can talk about it. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, that's basically what I expect from the boys, and I just was like, nope, I cannot have this in my life.
Okay, they
It's hard to
basically
find
did the
horror films, so.
they basically did the Ant-Man and Thanos thing, except
Oh yeah.
except it was inside of some guy's dick.
Oh wow.
Yikes.
And
Nice.
the Ant-Man guy was very high at the time. I think he was on cocaine and he sneezed and he went back to normal size.
Oh jeez.
That doesn't sound good
Yeah,
at
they
all.
showed way too much. I was like, what the f-?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that show is a lot. Like, oh, I can't. That's all. I made it through season 1, and then the season 1 revelations about the wife and everything, and the kid. I was just like,
And Michelle's like, I'm
big fat no from me,
done.
dog. That is a big fat no from me, dog.
Yeah, it gets
That was
way
like
worse.
kind of the same reason I stopped watching The Walking Dead after season 3. I want to say it was season 3. The end of season 3 got me, and I was like, and nope. I was like, I watched that show religiously, and then the end of season 3, I couldn't. I had to stop because it was kid trauma, and I was like, nope.
Gotcha.
To be right back.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, I can't handle it. I'm a generally positive person, and I stay that way by not watching this shit.
At least you know your limits.
It's only because I'm very gullible. That's why. 'Cause I'm a
Mhm.
very gullible person, and I believe things very easily. Like you
Mhm.
can definitely get shit over on me. That's all I'm saying. Okay. It does not. It does
You're like,
not take
it's
much.
not. What is it? The clueless. Like it's hard.
Yeah, it's not hard at all to get me with some trauma. Like anything, you can get me to believe anything. I mean, that's not true. Obviously I'm not stupid. I'm not a
Mhm.
maggot or something, but what I'm saying is like in fictionalized stuff like comics and movies and things,
Mhm.
I will get invested. I will get like into it, and it's too hard for me to separate that from the real
Gotcha.
world. That's why I have a hard time with horror movies.
Yeah, because
You
then
know?
there's a lot
Yeah.
of like empathy, or not. It's not empathy.
Oh,
What's the sympathy? Like sympathetic
Yeah, probably.
feeling.
Yeah, I can't help it. Like I know that's fake, but it doesn't matter. My brain is like, that is somebody who is suffering and it's real and everything, and I can't do it.
Mhm.
I get
Can't
that
do it,
random
dog.
times.
Yeah.
The one thing that got me about Gen V is like in the first episode they established, well, in the boys they established that the parents pay thousands of dollars for the opportunity of having a super as a kid.
Mhm.
Right.
And it's not until Gen V they never know if it's ever actually going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it doesn't trigger till puberty, sometimes it triggers automatically or instantly when they're bored. So like people don't know, and I'm like, I can't imagine doing that to
Yeah.
myself or to my kid, and then not even knowing if they're going to get powers eventually and what kind of power it's going to be because it's a total crapshoot.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
The single best scene though is when
Let's see.
let's see. There's a
Thank you.
character called the Deep. He's the Aquaman
Oh my god, okay.
of the
To be fair, I love the Deep, okay? Like he's
Yeah,
terrible. He's fucking
he's-
terrible.
He's the dumbest motherfucker, and
He
I
is the
adore him.
dumbest. He's the fucking dumbest. He's basically Aquaman, but stupider.
Oh no. Is he like
He's
California
so-
dude?
Oh,
He's so
just
painfully
dumb.
stupid.
He's that kind of stupid too, where like he doesn't always realize how stupid he is, but sometimes he does.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's self-aware.
Sometimes
he's
he's like,
self-
oh god.
he's sometimes self-aware enough to be like, oh, this might not have been the brightest thing I have done.
Yeah.
And you're like, the light bulb died years ago.
Yes. Oh my god, the fucking deep. Oh my god. This thing with the dolphin and the van, I'm sorry. I can't even like that was horrible but off hilarious.
I cried laughing.
I know.
Like-
It's he's so stupid. He's also a bit of a douche, but he's that kind of like cringy douche, and he kind of got better in that respect. Like he stopped being so much of a douche,
Mhm.
but he did not stop being stupid.
Oh no.
And that,
I would
Yes.
legitimately watch The Boys if it's
Mhm.
just him and his misadventures. He's if he was a good guy, he would be a himbo. But
Okay.
he's not.
But like, and that's the premise
Yeah.
of the show, that none of them are actually heroes. They're all assholes, right?
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Oh, yeah.
there's since neither of you gonna watch it, there's an episode where he gets aggressively high,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the episode where it's revealed that he has gills on his abdomen,
Yes.
and he's
Mhm.
very embarrassed by them. So at one point he's
Mm-hmm.
aggressively high, and he has taken off the upper part of his uniform, and he's talking to his gills, and his gills are voiced by Patton Oswalt, and they're singing to each other.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I look at Brett, I'm like, I'm on drugs right now, but am I on that many drugs?
It's like if I'm ever that high, please just shoot me.
Oh god, he's like I'm with you 100% because that's exactly how I think about him too.
That's pretty funny.
Just like, oh my god.
He
my
sings
God.
"You Are So Beautiful to Me."
Wow.
I'm gonna put it in. I almost put it in someone else's Discord. That would have been a thing.
Nice.
I had too many fucking
I
Discords.
need
Okay,
to
here we go.
to-
I'll put it in the memeing because that's. I hate how attractive I find the Deep because he's such an asshole.
Oh my goodness. He's the fucking best.
He
Yeah.
is.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that
You
one.
you see him in the
Like you
first
would
few
genuinely
episodes.
feel bad for him because he is a himbo and like he does some creepy, disgusting things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but also in a way that's like more loser than it is like creeper.
Okay.
And you kind of feel sorry for him, you know, like
When you
he
first
makes
meet
a
him,
very lewd overture to what's her face?
Starlight.
Starlight in the first when she's first on the team. But then she basically like puts him on blast on national TV, and so then he has to apologize, you know, and then
Mhm.
he gets assigned to some Midwestern location, which of course is really far away from the ocean, and he's just like, why the fuck? This is, you know, but he's not mad. He's kind of resigned because he's like, yeah, I fucked up.
I was like, I fucked up.
And every time he tries to do something else, he fucks up again, and you're just like, oh my god, dude.
Just stop. Oh my god.
That plotline was
like-
hilarious.
You know!
Because that's the plotline when you find out he has the gills, and
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's so good.
oh god, there's so much. He joins a cult because he's stupid,
Yeah.
and I think as a part of the cult they have to drink their world's version of LaCroix, which is also
What?
fucking hilarious.
Damn.
Oh yeah, there's good
And-
stuff in it. There's good stuff.
And he's trying to convince himself, like, yeah, I like this, and you're like, no one likes LaCroix.
Nobody What's this?
Okay, hold on. What else do I need? This thing is telling me I need. I mean, no. Okay, hold on. Stone
You're
brick.
like, it's telling me I need this thing and I'm telling it to get fucked. So we're in a
Yeah,
fight.
I was looking at the list. I was looking at the list of what I need to grab, and I'm just like,
And you're like, no, I don't. Oh my god.
no, I'm figuring out like what other things I. All right, hold on.
No, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the only laughs in the boys are due to the deep.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not wrong. Okay, well, okay. I did laugh with what they did with the invisible guy.
Oh, that was good.
Remember that? Oh, they blew him up. Oh my god, that one got me because you could see it coming, and I was just like, "Oh god, oh god."
Oh, I didn't see it coming. Well, they're like, oh, we're gonna stick dynamite in his asshole. It's like, what the fuck?
What?
How did you find it? So there's a guy called Translucent because he turns invisible,
Yeah.
but also when he's invisible, he also has like rock hard skin.
Okay.
Yeah, so he can't
So
be damaged.
these guys are trying, the boys are trying to kill him, and it's like, you can't kill me. So the only thing they can really do is put an explosive up his ass.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
They do, and because they're like, well, he can't be tough
He can't be
on
soft
the inside.
everywhere, yeah. Damn.
Like, because the thing is, what's the main character's name again? Starlight's boyfriend.
Huey?
What, Huey. The thing is like Huey. So Huey gets pulled into this whole thing with the boys because Huey's girlfriend gets killed by
A-Train.
I don't remember. A-Train, thank you. So A-Train is a speedster like Flash.
Okay.
A-Train ends up literally running through her. Like he doesn't stop in time.
Okay.
And he just fucking like she's just turns into mist, okay, basically. So Huey's girlfriend basically gets murdered by A-Train, and it gets covered up, because so no one's gonna go after A-Train or anything for this, and A-Train's like, of course, he's a massive asshole, and of course, like he's he knows he did it and stuff like that. Well, he ends up admitting to Huey, but he's like basically dares Huey to do anything about it,
Okay.
So Huey's kind of like really reluctant when he first gets kind of recruited into the boys because like he's an average guy. He's like, I'm not a murderer and all this stuff, and he just is trying to kind of come to grips with a lot of it.
Okay.
But when the whole thing goes down with Translucent, it's not that they hold him down and like put it in there. It's like I'm not gonna explain how it gets up.
Something happens.
Huey kind of takes the initiative, okay? Because everyone's like, you can't do this, or like, that's stupid. And Huey's like, you know what? The opportunity presented itself. So
Yeah.
it's gonna fucking blow it up. And he's
Wow.
like, that's kind of like the first part of Huey actually like becoming one of the boys is you kind of see that he's got this whole hesitation. He's really out of his depth. But when that opportunity presents itself to kill Translucent, he's like, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Yep.
Oh my god, Huey. That's awesome.
I didn't realize, because he looked so familiar it bothered me for the first couple of episodes. He's Meg Ryan's son.
Really?
I didn't think she was old enough to have a son who was an acting adult. Yeah. Her and Dennis Quaid.
Right? I had no idea either. Why do I not have any iron bars in here? I have to have some. I have boxes of shit, and I have no iron bars in here. Fine, I'll make some, but I'm gonna be mad about it.
It's like, but you're gonna protest the entire time.
Protest. What do I not
I'm gonna
have
make an
in here?
amendment
I have
to
one.
my part of the deep giving the biggest laughs because I forgot when they had Jensen Ackles in.
Oh, I remember
And he's
seeing like a bunch of like advertisements that he was going to be in there, and he was going to be like the was he the Batman equivalent or something like that? I forgot.
Captain America.
Oh, Captain America, that's right. Because I was just like, hey Jesse, I see you in the thing, but I haven't heard you say anything yet.
I was just listening
He-
to you guys talk about the boys.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Alright.
expect him to be as funny as he was, and the greatest thing about him being in The Boys
hmm
was people who didn't grow up watching Supernatural fall in love with him for the first time and be like,
my God,
"What?
like-
He's been on this other show?"
No,
And
wait.
Tumblr is just like, "Oh God,
Oh
we
God.
have so much to show you."
What's really funny to me about something like that though is that like I've seen Jensen in like one or two other roles and he is fucking hysterical. Like
He is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was on what, Days of Our Lives for like 3 years?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I
Yep.
know that he was in like I forgot what the name of the movie was, but it was like a sandwich
10-inch
shop.
Hero.
What's that?
10-inch Hero.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The movie was 10-inch Hero, and it's
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the
that's it.
funniest movies I've ever watched.
Yeah.
That the entire scene where he rips on the guy for trying to give him shit
hmm
for buying tampons is one of the funniest things I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah. It's
It's
just
great. He's
Uh,
so good in The Boys because he doesn't smile once.
Oh god, no, he is a raging
Yeah.
douche in The Boys. Like he's basically Captain America if Captain America was also a raging dick. Aw. Which is funny because in the comics, Soldier Boy canonically was actually a massive coward who was just a propaganda piece.
That's what's
Oh.
really funny
That's-
too. What's really funny to me, I'll be brutally honest, is that I read the comics first long before there was a show. And I ended up stopping reading the comics because again it was too much. I was like,
Mhm.
And then the show came out and I'm like, yeah, well, I'll give it a shot. And like, I
Maybe
watched
this
the first
time
season.
it'll be different.
Maybe this time it'll be different. And it wasn't.
It wasn't.
But
The storyline diverges, if that makes you feel better.
the funny thing is that I actually do think the TV show is better than the comic. I will say that. Like I said, the only reason the show is good, it's just not for me. So there is that because like I do feel like it's better than the comic. Hey Steph, offhand, do you have any andesite?
Tons. If you want to go back to my where my like storage is, there should be like a way to see it. Like it should be on one of the signs or something. How you been,
No,
Jesse?
it's all good.
I'm pretty alright, and you guys?
Good, we're doing good. Just fucking around and making a creepy cave underneath my
Oh my god.
What's up?
I check the Humble bundles all the time, and I just actually opened the Great Graphic Novel bundle that they have running right now. And 'cause I wasn't super interested because it's got Scott Pilgrim, and I've never been a huge fan of Scott Pilgrim. Although I've never read the comics, I watched the movie, and it did not do enough to make me want to read the comics. But they have a bunch of the T-Dragon Society, and then it looks like the entirety of the Courtney Crewman series.
Really, they have all of Courtney Crumman's in there?
It's got
I have all of those
7
in book
volumes.
form.
It's got 7 volumes, so that might be the entirety. Hold on, let me check.
I'm pretty sure I already have all of Courtney Crumman in book form, but now you're making me want to check.
How many Courtney Crewman books are there?
I don't know, but they're awesome, and I think everybody should read them. I fucking love those.
So, fun fact: the Courtney Crewman books are actually where I got the inspiration for my first plotline that I ran.
Really?
Oh, really?
It was specifically the image of Rawhead and Bloody Bones from
he's
Crewman that inspired my usage of
Rawhead.
Rawhead.
Nice.
Yeah. I love him. So
it looks like there are 8 collected novels, and this has 7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm pretty sure I have all those in book
1,
form.
2. It has all but the last one, which seems to be fairly typical of Humble Bundle. They always skip like the last 1 or 2.
Probably just to make sure that like they get that.
Probably because the publisher doesn't want to release the last one, and so part of why they'll release all of these for, you know, a low price is the hopes that they'll get that final one as a full purchase, which you know, makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm currently working my way through the Shannon McGuire books, and they are quite fantastic.
Yes, they are the best.
I am on the third one, and it was a bit of a glaring shock when I got to the third book and it changed the main character of the book. Because her Encrypted series is about an entire family, and so each of the books might have a different main character.
Yeah, see, and again, I have those in I already have. I don't see. The problem is like I want to get them, but then I'm like, whenever these come out, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, all of that, and I'm like, I already have these books. Why am I doing this? Why?
I totally get that feeling. I still am on the fence about PDFs and buying PDFs. But I have to acknowledge it is a lot simpler to be able to get PDFs for books and read them, but like there's just something about having the physical copy of the book that's just so much nicer.
I'm gonna say goodnight to y'all. I am nodding off at my desk.
Okay, have a good night, Babs.
Night.
Night.
But it's already on 11:30. I'm gonna be hitting bed before 2.
Oh wow.
I'm still trying to make sure I have enough to at least get started, I think, with this. I think I could probably pull this off with what I've got.
So
it's gonna have to be the next time, but go ahead.
Before you get off, since I have you here, I wanted to ask a quick question about next game.
No.
Okay.
I mean, go ahead. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Do you have a plan for what's actually happening, or with us being yeeted into the Umbra, are you kind of like, what happens at this point?
No, I have a plan. I mean, because you guys are yeeted to a very specific place.
Okay.
And I do already have the plan for that. The problem I'm kind of running into is, one, I just ran out of rockets while I was flying.
That is definitely a problem.
Hold on, I was like, why is nothing else happening? Oh, okay. Well.
I hit the button. Why is the button not? Oh.
Because you're not flying anymore. Now you're falling with style.
Yeah, now I'm falling with style.
Falling with panache.
Panache. I need wait, where did I put all my rockets this time? Okay. No, I thought I put them in there and I did not. I put them in not that one. I put them in this one. Okay. Anyway, so the problem I'm running into for next game is that I realized this after the game, is that I have 2 distinct groups, and there's only one of me, and so I'm like, and I was like, well,
yes,
I mean, you're my AST, and I was like, well, I have Jesse, but I'm like, Jesse is one of the groups.
Jesse's one of the people who lost in the Umbra.
He's out there, yeah. So, you know, so I've been trying to kind of figure out how I'm going to go between the two, without like making people being bored, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm stuck. Is like, yeah.
That's...
I was waving.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll be able to. It's gonna be a little frenetic for me, but I think I can probably do it. But yeah, I have a plan. Don't worry. Okay. And it's a good plan.
Okay.
It's a good plan.
This was not me implying that I thought you didn't. I was simply asking because you mentioned that Gideon and I think Diana and the Korax are all going to be in the Battleground realm.
Yes.
No, Pangea, I thought.
They're going to be in Battleground because they did not. There were 2 portals, and they only
somebody
They only
broke the
successfully
tether.
traveled through the first one.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened was they traveled through the first one, and what's his name? The Korax. Okay.
Tyler.
Tyler did
Thieving
thieving talons,
Yep.
and he then interfered with the portal immediately after, which caused the first one to the second one to close.
Okay.
The first one was open. They went through it, but since he did that, the second one closed.
Oh, okay.
And they did not get all the way to Pangea where everything else was happening. So, yeah. So that's
my biggest concern was that Diana running through had made it to Pangea and was alone there.
I gotcha.
Oh no, that didn't happen. Yeah.
Okay.
I was keeping track of the order of things. Don't worry.
Okay. There was a moment of, if you didn't have a solid plan of like, these are the things, these are the story beats that are going to happen.
Yeah.
Being stuck in the battleground realms, one of Gideon's first things that he's going to be like, huh, I'm here. There's a thing I need to grab while I'm here before I leave.
Nice. He's gonna go shopping. It's gonna be great.
He's in the battleground realm, and he is distinctly aware, because he's done it once before with Colin, that if he goes into a battle, he would preferably look for a World War I battle, because that's the way it happened last time. He would look for the stupid flower from the battleground realms, so that some Fianna can go and make more battle mead.
Ah, okay.
And then, just saying, if we happen on our journey home to wind up in the digital web, though Gideon would be absolutely pissed off, there's one task he needs to complete there, and then he can go home.
Nice. I just love the fact that you're like, fuck, where are we? And then, like, he just pulls out a shopping list.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is where we are? Okay, I got this.
Fianna Galliard, do you want something else from him?
What? Nah,
He's
fine.
Look, he's not selfish, but every once in a while, you know, the opportunity arises to check a couple of things off the old to-do list.
Right, absolutely.
You know, he's got a couple of things on the to-do list of the someday down the road, if I wind up in this realm, this is on the to-do list. And you know, just since we're saying it, if we happen, there's 2 other realms. I mean, he's got 3 other realms that there's something on the to-do list. One of them he doesn't know actually exists, so it's not really on his to-do list so much as Jesse would like it to be on his to-do list someday. But you know, if we happen into Eshtara, there's a big old chair he needs to take a seat on for a second. If we happen into
I'm aware of the chair.
If we happen into the homeland, into the Fianna homeland, there's a big old gate he needs to go and see. You know, there's some things on the to-do list.
That's hysterical.
Yes, there's things on the to-do list.
Things that, like, as a Fianna, he's been like, yep, that's a thing that needs to get added to the old do this someday list. Go and touch those stupid stones in Ireland just for the hell of it to see. You know, see if we can make a rock sing, you know. Maybe yes, maybe no, probably no.
I mean, I don't want to, like, shoot you down.
I'm gonna say if the rock sings, I'm gonna be unhappy because I didn't actually want to retire the character. Also, I feel like that would be like a major org plot that would require a CBC attendance for.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably be going that far. How big am I doing this? Oh, I'm counting something.
Uh-oh. Counting is happening. There be counting. Alright. I'm about to run out of the concrete, which means I'm gonna need to go make more.
I likewise am not entirely happy with how I'm looking at here, but I guess gotta be. Okay, it's fine. I mean, I might have maybe bit off more than I can chew. Maybe I should just do it over here.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing
What?
at
Why would I be
all.
doing anything?
Not doing
Why would I be doing-
nothing.
Why?
I am not doing
a
the
list of
damn
other Weaver
thing.
spirits. God damn it!
What'd you think, Jesse?
Go ahead.
I'm just yelling at the wiki for not making it easy for me to find shit.
Oh.
And I don't actually own Book of the Weaver. Never mind. You know.
I got that.
Look,
Why
all,
deficiency on this?
all
one?
I'm saying is if we wind up in the digital well, I bet there's a scorpion that Gideon's got a target on.
Nice.
Okay. Important to know, and I've noted that. That's gonna go on the list. Abso-fucking-lutely. Why the fuck not?
Nod and smile, nod and smile. All right, now I'm out of black concrete. Damn it. All right.
Oh, sorry, you poor thing.
All right. Well, I mean, I did
Try.
not do too bad. Can I climb out of here? Though the disadvantage to making this thing really cool and creepy is that I'm having a hard time seeing where I can step. Because it's cool and creepy. Oh, this looks really cool. You want to see it?
Sure.
Yeah.
TPA to me real quick, and you can see it.
All right. Hold on one second. I've gotta make sure I.
That is really creepy.
Yes, it is. And Jesse, what's even better is I'm going to put it all underwater so that you swim around in it.
That sounds awful.
What the? Whoa. It's like being high, and this is my record room. You know?
Yep.
Like,
And like
I'm high, and
I have not finished down
I'm
there.
in the club.
I have not finished this
I'm
corner over
high,
here.
I'm high, and I'm in. You know what? I'm high,
Mhm.
and I'm in the roller rink on the Dark Knight. You know,
Nice.
the carpet glows and shit. Like
Yes.
that's.
Oh, what's getting better too? I'm putting a conduit in here too, so that when you come down here, you're gonna be swimming around, but you'll be able to breathe.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
All right,
like
let
being
me go
able to
back and
breathe.
at least work. I have to at least get some of what I'm doing done. I have to at least get some of this completed.
Nah.
Yes, I have to make some.
I have to basically go and find a desert to denude. Because
I'm doing the mining part of Minecraft right now.
I need more concrete. I need more black concrete. I mean, Jason made that wonderfully convenient
Right.
whatchamacallit, squid ink farm, so I don't have to worry about that.
Mhm.
But I definitely need so I have plenty of that. I have plenty of black ink, but I need the powder. Although it is really nice too that the data pack or whatever it is that we have, so that when you can combine your chess piece and the elytra, also means that we can combine we can just toss a stack of concrete onto a cauldron and it instantly converts it to concrete. Oh my god.
I love it.
That is so fucking amazing.
Yes. I heartily agree on that one. That one is awesome.
Like, I don't think I could be playing with it, some of this without that being the thing. All right, and then do this part. Although I think once I think I'm gonna have to do the sandening here later, because I am like flagging. I'm super tired.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
I'm like sitting here like, no, I can keep going. I can keep doing this, and I'm just like, oh wow, I'm like, my eyes are closing. You know, sun's coming up.
Yep. You gotta be like the whole like sun's getting real low, buddy.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck?
I'm asleep. Alrighty.
And then, of course, my Skulk's catalyst didn't work, but that's okay. It'd be so. I'm actually.
Sorry.
I'm gonna get sad though if I run out of Skulk, because that part is tough. I was trying really hard with the catalysts to see if I could convert mobs into the Skulk itself, because that's what you have to do. You have to kill things around the Skulk, and that turns it into more Skulk. But like killing a bunch of sheep around it, it only turned the 4 blocks like immediately around it. But killing mobs like zombies and skeletons that converted more. But that was a lot harder to do, and it's like I have yet to actually look into doing a like Skulk farm, I guess, which I'm pretty sure there are ways to do that, but I just haven't thought about it, and so I was like, ugh.
That's fair.
Yeah, so oh well, I can't finish this yet, but I will figure it. Oh, I gotta put the do that.
I thought for sure I would get through to the other cavern from this point. Maybe I won't. I'm basically working on hops right now, and the essential thing is I really need to clear some space for my ships, and that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm getting the platforms ready for my ships that I want to do. That's what I was expecting. So the ships, like in order to make an accurate ship, they actually got to be pretty big. In order to get the detail that I want on them.
Yep.
So I've got to have a nice open area for each one, and that's where I'm kind of like, I need to make sure that I've got enough. I've got the setup the way I want.
Shit! No!
What?
What'd you just do?
What did you just do?
Creeper.
Death?
Creeper. It just blew up.
Did it blow up your Skulk?
Okay, it blew
It
up.
blew up your Skulk?
It blew up some of my melon farm here. It blew up, and the only thank fuck.
Oh, it was at home? It was at your home?
Yeah, and it looks like the only thing it damaged, I think, is the button for my farm, because I have a little farm right here. It also like damaged some of the thing. I don't have my sword equipped, and so I literally just smacked it. I just slapped it to try to buck it away, and it did not work.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, this could have been a lot worse. It's not. All right, I'm just gonna get this stuff out of here and hope that works.
I turned around literally, and there's a zombie behind me. I was like, what the shit?
Okay, it could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Absolutely.
A lot worse.
But holy shit.
Why am I not having stone with me? I want stone over here, not. It's okay. I'm going to replace all this anyway with concrete, so I guess it's not the end of the world. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. There's so much prep involved in this. I'm just like, you know?
Yep.
There's so much prep involved in doing something like this, and I'm just like, why, God, why? Why did I do this? Why did I choose to do this? Tell me why I chose to do this. Tell me why.
What did I miss? What's missing? Okay. Can't be that. It did break it. I don't know how to fix it. Oh god, this is too much.
Broke your farm?
Yeah, it broke the mechanism, and I don't know what broke. Like what part here broke. Like the cart isn't moving, and I don't know why.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Maybe that's what it has to happen. I don't. That's not making any. It's not doing power. Maybe that's what has to happen. I don't know. Hang on.
I'll just put in at least this much. Right there.
Okay. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Alright, I'm going to bed after this. I'm just gonna put stuff away. I don't know why it's not working.
Oh.
It's busted. I will have Jason look at it in the morning or something and be like, why is it busted? Fucking creeper. Quite literally snuck up on me and now I'm mad. At least none of my animals died.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me... Oh, what was I was gonna go over here and, like, because I've been in the area, my, like, farms are like, hey, by the way, we're full. Please get us, please unfill us. Yeah. It's like, oh, fuck. Alright, well.
Oh.
I've almost got an entire double chest full of bamboo, planks, so, or not planks, blocks. So that's nice.
Uh-huh.
That's almost ready.
Alright.
I'm gonna...
Alright, let me see if I can just do it this way.
Alright, nope.
Alright.
To anybody that's still watching, I hope you enjoyed my jump scare. And maybe we'll see you next week.
I was legit like, did she die in real life? Like,
I legit just panicked and
you were just
like
crying after that. You just like stopped making noise. I'm like, did someone come through the sliding glass door behind her and kill her?
oh my god,
Like,
that would I hope not, because I put the stick down. So I mean, I know it's the latest and greatest in stop technology, but
I legitimately thought she accidentally to Warden.
oh god, no. Like I wish you could actually like move the shriekers to create wardens anywhere you wanted, but that's not the case.
Yeah, it doesn't work,
Not how that works.
Yeah. All right. I'm shutting off stream to whoever might be watching. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.